Oh, I see a corpse. Purple glow. Oh, there's like a unique thing there. The strangle root. Why is my game so choppy? That's really bad. Maybe it's this area, I don't know.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Yep, he has. Oh, I don't need him. This sword we got from the guy with the golden penis is a flame sword. I can just smack them and they burn. So, I don't actually need his thing. Dirt speckled amulet quest item. Oh. My dear Valter, yours always. Maybe you can hand that in when you get back. I also have all these bounties. But I think you've got to go to Paradise. Yeah. We can't even enter Paradise yet, so we're going to try and get this part of the game done, just so we can go to the main city and look around. That's tonight's objective. Yeah, I ain't reading that.
We're not as crazy as they've heard.
Also, I found a unique dagger and a unique, like, giant piece of bone that you bonk people with. I haven't found any unique firearms. No guns, no pistols, nothing. I want the gun to be the main weapon, but haven't found any cool ones. I don't need to do that. I just do that. There you go. Problem solved.
Another one down.
Problem solved. No matter what game you play, you will always become a stealth archer, a stealth sniper. One of the two. Oh, also, I forgot to mention this with the whole Twitch VODs thing. So I started exporting VODs from like, I think 2015. 2015 is the earliest that I streamed. That's the first year I streamed. A lot of them failed to export. A lot of them are bugged and just you can't even watch them. And the process would be impossible. So I've decided I'm going to put basically one video from every year as like a time capsule. So like, oh, I wonder what the stream looked like in 10 million years ago. And you can go and see. It'll be on YouTube. Everything else is getting nuked. It's not worth my time. It sucks, and I'm upset about it, but it's just not worth the labor. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, can you guys help out with this? Or I'm certainly not paying someone to do that shit. So yeah, all our stuff is getting nuked very, very, very soon, and there will be like one video per year at most on preserved on YouTube, which sucks. But damn, I don't even need, dude. This fucking potato. This is just a normal ass rifle. Normal ass rifle is out damaging the piss. Oh, nice. Thanks for that. Thanks, man. Is that damaging the piss out of all the fancy, unique weapons that we have? Go figure.
We make a good squad.
I also respect. I'm not a mage anymore. Mage sucks. At least early game. So I'm just a tanky sniper now. I got HP and shit. Corpse. Oh, this guy. Hold on. There's stuff over here. I bet there's loot. So that's a flamey, yeah.
It's almost like brambles are trying to crush that house.
This place looks cool. It's wild I've been following as long as I have. What's the year? If you click on your name. Yeah, I started in 2015. What's really weird is there are 2 streams preserved in 2015. One of them is Lords of the Fallen. That is the first. That's not the first stream I ever did, but it's the first one that's like there's a record of. Lords of the Fallen, no cam. It's as terrible as you'd expect. It still has my old MS Paint overlay on it. It's terrible, but it's, you know, it's a relic. You got to keep it. So that'll be on YouTube. That one wasn't corrupted or whatever. There's also the first cam stream, which was Shadow of Mordor. which was a few months later. That's going to be there as well. For some reason, the whole of 2016 is deleted. There is no record of anything happening that year. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe something maybe got abducted or something. But yeah, there's no record of that whole year on Twitch or anywhere. Why can you kill those, but you can't attack any other wildlife? You can't attack birds or rhinos or cows. They're all immune. But these little guys, these little dudes, you can smack them. Why is that? Why is that? I don't understand. Seems to be a weird distinction to make. Oh, there's a big corpse. Okay, hold on. Let's go here first. Loot. I wonder if this game has mimics. Probably not. Mimics are going out of fashion. I've noticed. You can take the Dan out of Skyrim, but you can't take the Skyrim out of Dan. You know what's funny? I thought about... I basically picked the stream based on what was I playing mostly this year. I don't think there's going to be any Skyrim VODs preserved. I think I've picked Dark Souls 3 in 2017. 2018 is missing. No, sorry, 2018 is corrupted. So many old VODs are corrupted, you can't even watch them. If you click play, it just says network error. Try again later. They're fucked. I've been trying like since the announcement. And pretty much all of 2018 is just bugged. It doesn't exist. Really, really weird. Yeah, their export feature fucking sucks. the whole operation is shoddy as shit. Is that guy alive? He is not alive. That's progress. I'm gonna not go that. Oh, there's like rainbow shit up there.
Where did all these brambles come from?
Something very suspicious is going on here. Something very suspicious. I see enemies on the map as well. 2016 feels like a lifetime ago. Damn. Yeah, that's just shy of a decade, mate. Just shy of a decade. So yeah, basically everything I've ever streamed is going to be deleted, except those exceptions I mentioned, clips, and I think late last year. So the last few months and going forward will all be saved, no problem. But all the old, before I was even called Danticipation, all that shit is pretty much getting nuked. You can thank Twitch for that. It's not my business or my decision. That's on Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. It's so they can save resources.
Quiet.
That's what they said. Save resources. Oh, come on, that hit. Fuck off. Fuck off, mate. Come on. Rat bastard. Right, fuck it then. Oh! Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, I got the parry perk. I got the parry perk. Look. Oh! So I got parry, and I got improved parry, which gives you like a huge poise damage. So, parrying doesn't have a riposte. There's no riposte in this game. It says it does a counter, but it doesn't. I think just the parry just does massive poise damage, so it can set them up for a crit, I think is what the game means. So we're kind of playing a warrior, but we don't really have points in warrior. We have most points in ranger. Ranger's the ones that get parry. Warrior's just face tank shit. I do want to try like proper sniper or mage, but early game the magic stuff is kind of shit. Guessing I can't climb up there.
Something here feels off.
No shit, man. No shit, dude. What gave you that idea? Right, I can't go up there. It looks like you can, right? Like if you try and Skyrim up the... Oh! Damn it. I think there's invisible... Invisible nook. Excuse me. Nah, there's a nook there. I think you can come back down as a shortcut, but you can't go up there. Fair enough. Also, exploration, this is really good. Like, running around looking for stuff is really cool. Very vertical maps, like, Dishonored or Deus Ex, actually. Very, very cool stuff. Couldn't even tell you what you were streaming. It was probably Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, you know what's interesting is that when I'm browsing Twitch, for some reason, the past few days, it's been recommending me Skyrim streamers, like, only. I guess maybe because I'm playing Avowed. It's like, hey, even though Skyrim and Avowed don't really have many similarities at all, to be honest. They really don't. They're like, hey, you probably like this. It's like, no, stay away from me. I've been clean of Skyrim for years. I've been clean for years. Stay away from me. But we did.
How'd you do that?
Damn, 470? Nice. Yeah, we did play a lot of Skyrim. Not so much back then. I played very little Skyrim way back when, but there was like halfway through the streaming thing.
The scourge invades. Claw it
We
out.
played pretty much nothing but Skyrim through one of the years. I think it was 2019? I don't know, there's one year where it's like 80% Skyrim, and you know what's funny? That was our best year. I wouldn't even do anything interesting. I just load Skyrim and twice as many people show up. And I could just sit here and not even play the game. Funny how that works, but yeah, that was our Skyrim shirt.
Breathes. It is close.
I don't know about these voices in my head, man. I don't know about all this. Rip Asdos, and no, that's not what it was called. It was Dan Derails, and it was a terrible name. I'm really happy with our thing now. Way happier with it. It's a bit of a mouthful. People are like, Dan hi Dan. It's like, yeah, that's what I want. I want it to be so long that no one wants to say the full name. It just says Dan. But then most people shorten it to Dante. I'm like, that sounds shit, but okay. All right. People will call me anything but Dan. And it's like, all right, well, you know, whatever, dude. Is that a boss? This is a very suspicious area. These lag stutters are pissing me off, man. I might turn, I don't know, turn shadows down or something. Hold on. Let me have a little peek. Because I think I changed something. So I could take a proper screenshot. No, shadows are on medium. Like, I already have things lowered. I don't really want to lower things more than that. I like all this shit. We'll see. See how much. Things that I don't even notice, I'll lower, but I'd rather not. It's a very pretty game. Is that a dude? There's a dude down there. Skyrim was only 5 years old in 2016. It's basically brand new. Chat, here is your daily reminder that you are ancient. Skyrim is 14 years old. Or 15? 14. I think it was 2011, right? 14 years old. Skyrim, yes. That Skyrim. Special wasn't even released when I followed. No idea how I found it, if I'm honest. No idea either, mate. Very, very few people have found the stream by game categories. Most people are here because I was friends with another streamer they liked. And, you know, it just kind of naturally crosses over. Very, very few people have found the stream because of a game.
What happened?
Which is
Are you
interesting.
blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
I hate this guy. Can we kill him? What a dickhead. I don't like this. I don't like this guy's vibe. Oh, that's a boss. That's a fucked up looking like disease bear, rabid. This guy is this guy seems like some rich cunt. That's the vibe I get. Don't like him. Not a fan. Oh. Oh, this is probably really important. Right, guarantee safe passage. Do that. Oh dear. Did you finish Rebirth? I did. I finished it off stream because it was pissing me off a lot. And I stand by all my opinions that I had when I was streaming it. But I'm glad I played it, but I'll never play it again. But yeah, I did. I finished it. I skipped all the side stuff because it was boring as sin. But yeah, I finished it. Consistency with the same game brings more people usually. They know what to expect. Yeah, oh for sure. If we're talking about Skyrim specifically, for sure. But like, even if I haven't played Skyrim for a long time, it's just loading Skyrim just brings people. Just having Skyrim in the title magically increases viewership. It's always been that way. Skyrim's kind of the outlier because I could play like 100 different games and that would never happen. It would just be you guys, right? The regulars that show up for pretty much whatever, which I appreciate very much. But Skyrim just, I don't know. Skyrim will just like, hey man, I haven't been here in 20 years. What's up? Right? It brings them all out. People really like Skyrim. Hey, bro.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
I don't like you. Something about his voice. He seems like a whiny little shit. Trying to set his cock and balls on fire. Dream Thrall Elder Brown Bear. That is a fucked up looking bear, dude. Guy needs to get a shot or something. Welcome back, Shadows. It was nice outside. Enjoyed the drive. Hell yeah, dude. Good for you. Good for you, mate. Networking friendship. Yeah, that's true. And now that I don't talk to any streamers, there's not really like a whole lot of like new faces. So yeah, you're right. That is how it used to be. Man, shit used to be different. Back in my day, things used to be way different. I felt like I knew everybody, and that was good times. I feel like Twitch is different now, for me at least. It will only make me feel old when they call Skyrim retro. I mean, I've streamed games under retro on the premise that they are over a decade old, so I could stream Skyrim under retro just to piss people off. I'd have some weirdo coming in. This isn't retro, bitch. This game is a decade and a half old. You crusty old cunt. Get out of here. Just to piss people off. I still remember when I was counting days for Skyrim's release. That was a long time ago, mate. Long time ago. Edgy, hello. Hi, bud. How you doing, mate? How's it going, Edgy? I'm surprised whenever someone reminds me. I'm here because your channel is recommended to me. Usually it's from a stream or because I mod for a mutual friend. Oh, from a stream raid? From a stream raid? Do you remember the specifics? I'm always fascinated in how, not just how people find streams, but especially people who actually come back and become like regulars or even friends. even friends. I know, making friends on Twitch. Who would have thought? Yep, that's a boss. Alright, Kai, you gotta go in there and slap this guy's... You know what? I'm gonna melee, fuck it.
Let me catch my breath.
Right back.
Go on, bear, take a swing. Take a swing at me, dickhead. I don't even have points in melee, really, but... Oh! Easy now. I like how we've ended up playing a warrior, which even though I don't really play warriors. The thing is, I'm not really a warrior. My points... Oh! Oh, that... Whoa! That parry just insta-stunned him.
Need a minute.
Huh. That's actually really good. This will be the first the first semi-RPG I play as a warrior, even though I'm not. I've got like ranger points. Rangers can use... Yeah. Oh, okay, the red one is no. The red one's a no-no. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh no, getting chain stun. Also, if I stand in the water, I just regen. I could just stand here and heal. I could... Oh, he's almost stunned. Wait, don't kill him. There we go. Finale.
Next one's mine.
I just kicked him in the face.
Take that, you monstrosity!
Shut up.
Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Well done. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Lazy ass. I don't like this guy. I hope we can choose to kill him later. So, parry sucks. Improved parry is really good. It just fucks up their... It's like insta-stun, which almost works like a riposte. Funnily enough. You managed to 100% rebuff. I'm happy for you. I can't imagine the time that must have taken. There is a lot of side faff in that game. It was a pain. Yeah, I can only imagine. I 100%ed until halfway through the game. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I couldn't. All that side shit. I can't do that anymore. ESL Skyrim. I mean, they did have a Skyrim expansion in ESL. I probably streamed it when they launched it. I can't believe this isn't Skyrim in every title. that would probably work though. People are like, whoa, Skyrim. Like, no, not Skyrim. Specifically not Skyrim. You goober. It's funny. It would probably work. It would probably work. Also, isn't like Sky Oblivion and Skywind and all that shit coming out soon? Oh god. I'm gonna end up finally playing Skyrim after however many years I've sworn off it. Suddenly, like 20 extra viewers like, Skyrim? Hey, it's me from 5,000 years ago. Skyrim? You talked about Skyrim? Settle down, it's just a game. Doing all good, Edgy. Just waiting for dinner to be done. Nice, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, and can I have some? Because I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I feel somewhat energetic and healthier lately. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. These earlier start times are really good too. They work very well for me. And for chat, apparently. Ooh, new shield. Unflinching duty.
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned
I'm
their
sorry
name.
for your loss.
Not that it
However,
would've done us any good.
I have a new shield. I don't have this basic bitch thing anymore. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. 95% parry efficiency. Elemental rares, block efficiency. 5% chance to avoid melee damage. 20 max stamina. That's good. Whoa. Huh. We're just playing a warrior without points in warrior. We have like 1 point in warrior. We're sword and boarding this shit accidentally. Like a friend raids me, or someone who also plays FF14 raids me. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh my god, you're playing Sky. It's true, this is a Skyrim mod. You know, the thing is, I don't dislike Skyrim. I have many fond memories playing it, and I really enjoyed some of the, like, wackier stuff that we did. The only reason... apart from I played it too much and burnt out on it, the main reason I'm so against Skyrim, for me, is that if I play it, I have to mod it. No one gives a fuck about vanilla Skyrim, including me. Modding and making sure that mods are new and working and fresh from stream to stream would take up all my free time. Like, I would have no life. And I don't have a lot of free time as it is. Yeah, the idea of spending more time modding than streaming is immensely off-putting to me. That's the main reason I don't want to play Skyrim. It's just because the modding shit takes so much time. It's really stressful.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Who's this budget Gale looking dude? Who's this guy? Damn, Gale got way more annoying. Wink. Don't thank the gods, thank me. I am not flirting with fake Gale. Sky Oblivion is supposed to come out this year? Really? I mean... Sky Oblivion would probably be one mod, right? Where they have all the mods in one and don't require that much out of you. I'll play that. Speaking of food, I'm making brekkie soon. What are you having for breakfast? What's on the menu? Tell me so I can be more annoyed at how hungry I am. I have pizza tonight. If nothing else, it's something to look forward to. Chicken soup for dinner. I love chicken soup. Chicken broth soup. Chicken and sweet corn soup. Oh, man. Egg drop soup. Oh, I'm so hungry. People died. Are you good? Do you need help?
Oh, I can manage. This isn't my first brush with death, and it may not be my last. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I was late? Oh yeah, I spent like a week of streams just exploring and skipping the main story, so I am actually very late. My bad. Wish it was Skywind. So, I kind of agree, but I love Oblivion. Oblivion was really fun. Minus, like, you know, I thought the combat and scaling was bad, but I really enjoyed Oblivion a lot. I hated Morrowind, so I would like to see Skywind because it would present Morrowind in a modern way that is actually playable and functional. So, yeah, I would love Skywind because I probably like it. I remember buying I got Morrowind for like 99p on sale. And I was so excited to stream it. Everyone in chat was like, oh, I love Morrowind. And I tried playing it, and it was like the biggest non-functional piece of shit I've ever played. It's just because it's old. Some games don't age well. Morrowind has aged terribly. Terribly. I'm sure it was amazing at the time, but now it's fucking shit. I was really upset, man. I think I streamed it like 2 or 3 days. I really tried to like it. And it was just basically unplayable. So yeah, Skywind would be great. I would love to play that. I don't know when that's due. The only game that you mod is Sims 2. Yeah. I only mod Sims now. That's the only game that I have active that I'm modding. I'll be modding Elden Ring soon. That'll be fun. All you need is download the mod and plop it in the downloads folder. Yeah. And if it doesn't work, you just remove it. It's very, very lightweight. Skyrim modding is you know, we joke about it, but people do spend more time modding than playing. There are so many people who mod Skyrim. Some of you are going to feel attacked. I won't apologize for this. People that spend all the time modding and don't even play the fucking game. I don't understand you. I'm happy for you, but I don't understand how your brain works. Banana sandwich with cashew spread. I love both of those things. Oh man, I want cashew and banana sandwiches. Oblivion's fantastic. Morrowind and Skyrim's combat would be hella fun. Morrowind is so dated, the combat isn't the best. Yeah, Morrowind, Morrowind sucks. And it's, again, I'm sure it was amazing at the time, but trying to play it now is horrendous. It has aged, like, impossibly bad. It's terrible. I still have it on Steam. And people like, you could patch it. There are like mods to make it function, but I don't like modding a first time playthrough. If I have to mod it to make it playable, it's just not going to be played. Spare, you could be a real dick. He's kind of an arsehole. I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office.
He's a dick.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Why wouldn't he be able to be trusted? Kai offered to accompany me. He's had my back so far. He's a cool dude. What the fuck? No one talks shit about Garrus.
Well, did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavenger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
Why are you out? Like, he's in the middle of, like, shit zone. No weapons, no armor, no nothing. I mean, there's a couple of guards, but it seems very lightweight. You tried modding Skyrim? I spent hours trying to get it to work. I said fuck that and removed all the mods. I don't blame. I've done that before. Skyrim modding is a huge, like, commitment. There's no such thing as... I mean... sometimes they have, like, mod packs where it's like, hey, if you want to mod it, but you don't want to spend time, you just install this one thing and go. But if you're trying to, like, custom mod it, right, like, do this and do that and try and set it up the way you really want it, yeah, it's a lot of time. That's really off-putting to me. I remember back in the day planning on modding and streaming Skyrim, asking advice, getting overwhelmed, and just didn't do it. It's a lot. There's no such thing as, like, casual Skyrimming. It's like you have to mod it, and obviously the mods have to work from stream to stream. And maybe you get bored and you're like, hey, I want to do another mod. And you gotta load in, make sure it works, make sure it hasn't fucked up your save file, etc. Yeah, it's a lot. I wonder at that, of course, Ambassador. Did you have anything to do with his demise?
Envoy?
He raises a fair question.
On my honor, as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this.
I don't trust you.
We heard alarming reports of a blight in the
did it.
wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
I mean, it had, like, super rabies. What do you think was going to happen? I love that being, like, background witch lets you call people on their BS. Or be suspicious of them, at least. Same with modding Kenshi. Kenshi is this open world survival game, right? The corruption is what the Emperor sent me to investigate.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us.
What a hunk.
Commune with us.
Look at that chin.
We have waited for you. Come.
I think he's already coming.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Oh, look. Yeah, I have loads of constitution now. We're super tanky. I'm fine. How are you? I'm not going to tell him about the voices in my head. He'll think I'm crazy. How you doing?
But you... Very well. If you say so.
I've just got voices, man.
The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Give up. Let's run away. Oh. There's an int check. Can't do that. I'm not a mage anymore. I'm going to try something with the Ardra. Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass out. Oh, we're going to try and fuck with a crystal. So the resolve stat is one of the most important ones in PoE. Like, it's really, really important. Resolve is, in this game, is your stamina bar. And your... If you die, you come back with HP, and that gives you, like, a heal, so... Yeah, having Constitution and Resolve makes you, like, a super tank. Pretty much sandbox game. Gotcha. Catch me if... Yeah, Garrus, catch me if I pass out.
Right behind you.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Take it slow, right? No running in and swinging your sword and being crazy. No problem. No problem, I can do that. I see all this rainbow shit. So the rainbow stuff is when you start hearing voices. Just make sure I missed anything. I thought maybe if I touched the rainbow, it'd start like giving me more voices, but that's not the case. Yeah. Can I can examine it, hold on. Always look around. There is always so much loot tucked away and just stuff and cool things if you look around. This game is, if you like exploration, that is rewarding rather than just empty space. This game is really, really good for that, actually. This game has very, like, mixed reviews, so if there are things that I like that I can praise, I certainly will. Right, touch the stone. Oh.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
The fuck is this? Garrus? Hell yeah. Garrus MVP. I've been calling him Garrus the entire playthrough. It's just Garrus to me. This is my buddy Garrus. You mean Kai? No. It's not Kai. Who are you?
A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land. The roots that run deep. And you.
That doesn't make any sense to me
are
whatsoever, just so
familiar
you
to
know.
us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Strangeness? What the fuck, man? Why is everyone always roasting Steve? Everyone's always got some shit to say about him. I don't like it. Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar, do you know whose godlike I am? Let's ask that.
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will?
It's complicated.
Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
True. Poor bear. It killed the Claviger. It wanted to kill me. Fort Northreach, the bear, this place. It's the same plague, isn't it? I'm gonna get mad at the bear, but I'm sure I'm gonna get corrected now.
No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
It just occurred to me. The enemy of this game is this rot disease, right? And what are we playing as? We are specifically a nature godlike. So we're related to this shit. Are we the bad guy? There's no way that's by accident, right? Bad nature stuff happens. You have to play as a nature godlike. It's kind of bittersweet when a role you take is so big. That's all you're remembered by, and people encountering your voice and other things can't see you as anything but that character. That's true. That's true in a lot of walks of life, right? Not just VAs, but like acting as well, or I mean, shit. Even you can even narrow it down as far as, like, for streamers. Like, if you're the guy that plays Minesweeper, and you stop playing Minesweeper, it's like, oh, you're the Minesweeper guy, right? Or, oh, you're the guy that played the bad guy in this film, and you're like, well, yeah, but I'm an actor, I do a lot more than that. So, yeah, it sucks, because it's, on the one hand, it's cool that you're, like, you know, you're known for something, and that's something that leaves, obviously, a very big impression on people. On the other hand, it's probably kind of annoying as well, because, like, well, I'm a person with many talents in whatever field it may be. I do a lot more than just that character, but you will always be known as that. So yeah, it's both. I can see it being a good thing, but I can also see it being annoying. Because if you're a VA, I'm sure a lot of good fortune comes from having a super famous character, right? Opportunities, fame, fortune, all that shit obviously will come with that. But it also means that you will get, like, there's the possibility for, like, typecasting, like, oh, we want you to play this guy, and it just kind of sounds the same. It's like, oh, you play as the super gruff retired cop, and that's your role in everything now. Or you're the high-pitched uwu anime girl in everything, right? It's how it's set up. So yeah, I can see that, especially if someone has, like, some VAs have insane range. Like, you can't even tell that that's them, even though you know their voice very well from other characters. So it probably sucks even more for them. So yeah, it's a bit of both. I know it pisses some people off, like the guy who voices Adam Jensen, Elias something is his name. He voices Adam Jensen from Deus Ex. Which is fascinating, because Deus Ex is not a big series. It's not like, you know, AAA, super mainstream. Like, it's not a big deal compared to the really big games. Unfortunately, it's a great series. But he couldn't get work, because everyone's like, well, you're just Adam Jensen. Like, he was not getting job offers because he's just Adam Jensen. But then over time, you know, that got better. He got a role in, what's that narrative game that we streamed like a year and a bit ago? You know, you make choices. It's like it's kind of a voiced visual novel, for lack of a better term. I don't remember the name of it. It was a really good game, and he voices one of the protagonists. And he's also voicing an upcoming action game that I forgot the name of. Looks really good. But yeah, I can see how it'd be annoying. You tried playing Avowed on your 8 gig of RAM and it ran terrible. RIP. I mean, I'm having issues. I'm having little hiccups here and there. And I have, I think, 32 gigs of RAM in this. You're the guy that always plays ESL and Borderlands. Yeah, that's me. That's my fame and fortune. It haunts me no matter where I go. What do you do? Disinfect the wound. Free it. At least it can enjoy vengeance against its killer. Yeah. Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm. Leave it. I'm going to say heal it, but I don't think it's possible.
Nurse it. Care for it. Grow it like
otherwise it'd be a very short game.
We were loved once, perhaps. We remember. Almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
I can't see what's wrong with the strangle root. Can you help me or not? Getting impatient.
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our
suck the poison out? I've heard that before.
But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Hold up. I'll help you and then you'll suck the poison out. This sounds a little bit horny. I don't know about this, man. This sounds a little bit sus. I'm gonna be honest. What do you want?
We offer you the power to heal and be healed. And you would wheedle and bargain?
Yes.
Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
No. So hold on. Dude, if someone offers you a deal and you ask them, can you clarify the terms of your deal? And they get defensive and mad, maybe you shouldn't take that deal. I'm just saying, dude, if someone's not like, oh sure, let's talk about this. They're trying to like obscure information from you. Probably not a good deal. I'm going to say no. I feel like you're supposed to say yes. But I'm going to say no, because they won't even tell me what the deal is. I'm not agreeing to anything. For you, the joke about ESL and Borderlands, for me, it's DS2. Oh, because you hate it, right? As much as I hate it, I say how it works with Borderlands. So, did you stream DS2? Or is this just like some off-stream thing where you decide you hated it? Like, have you played, because I know you have tried it. Did you finish it or play a lot of it? Or did you just like throw in the towel? Because the funny thing for me is that I've never streamed Borderlands. It's just that quite a few regulars really like it. And it's like, I think there was a stream where they were like, a lot of people were like, wow, Borderlands, it just came up in conversation. They're like, Borderlands is great, it's so funny, combat's so good, love the story and all that. And I'm sitting here like, the game fucking sucks. Good for you, happy for you. Game is a piece of shit though. And ever since then, Borderlands has been a recurring gag. Now, ESL on the other hand, ESL I have like legit beef with. Although, I don't regret streaming ESL. Do you know why? I don't regret it because it let me experience something that I would never ever want to do again. So, it was a bad experience, but a useful one. You will never see me doing 12-hour streams every day for months. You'll never see me go hard on this platform ever again. Never, for no reason, no amount of money or anything or viewership. I don't care that much. So, yeah, out of a pretty shitty experience, I changed, and I feel that's quite useful. So, even though I have serious beef with the game, I learned from it. You did stream it. Oh, wait, you streamed it? You played the whole thing and DLCs? I didn't know that. How long would that take you? So DS2 is quite a... If you did like all DLCs, all the areas, all the bosses, that's a lot of time. DS2 is quite a meaty game. Gave it an honest try. I don't regret it. Good. I'm glad you don't. Even though you can't stand the game, I'm glad you don't regret it. There are definitely games that I've played and finished and are like, I don't regret this experience, but I would never do it again kind of thing. It's like how I see the FF7 remakes. Happy I played them, because there's a lot of cool stuff in there, but no amount of money or incentive would make me play them again. I can't stand the experience. I remember you uninstalled ESL after you finished playing it. Yep, there's, I think, the most viewed clip, apart from the very, very funny clickbait BG3 horny clips, I think the most viewed clip of this stream of all time is me uninstalling ESL. I look really fucking... Dude, I look super homeless and super depressed, which one of those is probably true at the time, to be honest with you, given how much that fucked me up. Yeah, uninstalling that live on stream, that was an interesting moment. Interesting moment. Rezonian, hello! Hi, bud! How's it going?
Yo, yo. Hope you are well, my friend.
I'm doing very well. How have you been, mate? Long time no see. How's life and shit? Thank you for the 79. I appreciate you. Cheers, bud. I'm doing great. I'm doing very well. I'm enjoying Avowed. I feel pretty good. I feel awake and healthier. I've been looking after myself a lot recently. How have you been, bud? Dan won't go hard for us ever again. Unsub, unfollow. That's fair. That is a fair response. No, I won't. It's just like, what about if you do a 24-hour stream? Nope. 12-hour? No, I won't even do that. These days, I'm taking it easy. And that can all be pointed back to ESL. I'm just like, I went crazy hard to my detriment on the belief that I would benefit. We would benefit from it. And we didn't. So now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why would I try that hard for no personal gain? I won't. So I don't. You doing okay? Been super busy. Same. You finally started BG3. Hell yeah. What do you think? Are you enjoying it? Looking back at my VODs, it took me a little over 2 months of DS2. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a long game. And especially if you don't even like it, it probably makes it take longer too. You honestly am more than expected. I'm glad. BG3 is a very good game. I hope you continue to enjoy it. It's a really good game. Very, very good. We streamed the whole of that. All that shit. Every quest. Well, till the end. We did everything before the last chapter is what we did, but I enjoyed it. I'm going to say no.
Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorn us.
I don't like you.
Face your perils alone, but do not call for us in your need.
Did I do a bad thing? Oh. I think we just did something bad. Now, in my defense, this god thing is doing some shady shit and would not tell me the conditions of my agreement. I'm not going to sign a contract that I can't read. Oh. Godlike's will. Gain a bonus ability point to spend in fighter, ranger, or wizardry. Oh. So do I get this for saying no? I wonder if I said yes, if I would have got a different ability. I feel like this is depending on your choice.
You all right?
Like you had the
were in
will
a
to say
trance
no
for
to
several
a
minutes.
suspicious entity.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
It seems I am a conduit of unknowable powers. That is such a metal thing to say. What sucks about Dark Souls 2 is the adaptability stat. Yeah, that was not good. Because it means that when you start the game, you pretty much have like worse than fat rolls iframes. And you have to spend the first 20, 30 levels leveling it up just to have normal dodge roll, which fucks up your other stats. Yeah, that is a big part of why DS2 is not the strongest of the series. I still like it. I don't hate DS2, but that's not a good part of it for sure. So Avowed, do you dig it? I do. I'm enjoying it a lot. I heard it scratches the Skyrim itch, but doesn't fulfill it. To be completely honest with you, I would not compare this with Skyrim at all. I wouldn't compare it at all. Skyrim is a full-on RPG. This is a action-adventure game with some RPG bits to it. Yeah, I don't think it compares well to Skyrim, personally. If you like exploring, you like running around, doing dungeons, doing quests, just exploring and looking for stuff and having your exploration rewarded. If you like verticality, so if you like looking up and going, oh, I can climb that, whoa, and there's like a little cave or a little thing at the top. If you enjoy that, you'll probably enjoy Avowed. But it doesn't really have anything in common with Skyrim, to be completely honest. It also helps if you like Pillars of Eternity, because you'll know a bit about the universe and stuff. It's not mandatory, but I like it, but I understand why some people don't. I know this game has very, very mixed reviews, but I'm enjoying it. I like it. Also, the health bar lost on death. Yeah, the hollowing thing. Run-ups to bosses being filled with mobs and very long compared to other games. Yeah. Did you ever fight Dark Lurker? Did you ever fight Dark Lurker? That has to be one of the worst runs in a From game. Because you have to traverse zones and then run through a gauntlet of gravity deaths covered in infinite poise, heavy armored enemies that respawn. Yeah, For me, I think Dark Lurker was the worst run-up in From history. I only died a few times, but the run of it was, yeah, is not good. You like checking out the whole world? Yeah, then you'll probably like it. Give it a shot. If people are curious about the game, this is on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, or you want to play it for cheap, play it on Game Pass. Would I spend, I think it's 70 quid or 60 quid on this? No, absolutely not. But I wouldn't spend that kind of money on any game, so I am probably not the best judge of modern value on video games. I think brand new games are extortionately priced, but that's just me. So yeah, it's on Game Pass. Go play it for free /cheap / I have a code from a friend or whatever. I am a conduit of unknowable powers. Also, to give the game credit, we did a side quest last stream that we found just from exploring, just a random hole in the wall. And it's like one of the best, it's probably the best part of the game. A huge underground, there was a whole quest line, there was like story, there was a boss battle. Very, very cool. So, there is a lot to like, but don't go in expecting lots of RPG mechanics. That's what I would say. I think going in expecting Skyrim is probably why a lot of people don't like it, I think. You're for the next Elder Scrolls? Yeah, in like 50 years' time. I'll play it if I'm still around when it finally releases. Interesting description of Avowed. Haven't heard anyone say it's like that. Compare it to Skyrim. Appreciate your opinion. I would also trust it a lot more. So the thing is, if you compare it to Skyrim, because Skyrim has all the RPG mechanics. Skyrim has a crime system. You can steal. You have speech checks. I mean, this game kind of has it, but not really. It's more... This game has fluff checks, which sounds pornographic. I don't mean it like that. So, you know how in Cyberpunk, your backstory choice lets you say different things, and the NPCs respond differently. Like, it's not lazy, but it doesn't really change the outcome of that conversation. I don't think any of these speech checks change anything. It's just like a roleplay thing. So for me, that's like less of an RPG thing. But no crime, no pickpocketing. You can't attack. You can only attack enemies. You can't attack NPCs. I feel like a lot of... There's no, like, lock-picking skill. There's no things like that. It feels like a lot of the RPG stuff has been taken out, so it doesn't feel... Yeah, I don't feel like it's an accurate comparison. It is a first-person game with a third-person mode, like Skyrim. It's also, like, pseudo-open world. The map is much smaller than Skyrim, but it's more dense, which I prefer. But some people like to have infinite open lands of caves with bandits in them. So, yeah, I think if you go in expecting Skyrim, you're going to dislike this. Which might be fine. You know, like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I feel like this has almost nothing. I've been comparing it sometimes to Skyrim because that's what people think of. But I don't think they're really comparable like that. In fact, I think this game does exploration a lot better because it actually rewards you for it. The game has fluff checks. True. Fuck it. You know what? I'll go on record for it. Hi, Hylocos. How's it going, mate? By the time I reached the second DLC, and for context, I left the DLC until the end. Same. I did that too. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing save states. I can't deal with this shit. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't think of the word fluff in a sexual context at all. Someone will. One person will. That isn't me. They'll be like, wait, you guys have fluff checks? Who's getting fluffed? Is it the protagonist? Right, I'm a conduit of unknowable powers.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Arak, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest
Thinks
is in
I'm
order.
crazy.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this.
Ludwine.
I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
The first time he said her name, he said Ludwig. Like, lots of emphasis on the oo part. That's funny. Delusions are unchanged. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's her problem. Shouldn't the Garrote report to us? I'm here for the Dream Scourge.
Your interests are more aligned than you know.
I don't give a shit about this.
But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I have a feeling there's going to be drama about that at some point. You're too innocent for the street sometimes. Sometimes, and maybe for the best. Maybe for the best, nothing wrong with that. No promises.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you?
Maybe.
At least you're on our side.
Maybe.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
Ooh, HQ. We can finally enter the city. Cool. Right, so... Let me get my bearings here. Right. Here's the rock that we spoke to. We had a magical vision, and we told it to keep its gift and shove it up its arse. I don't know if choices matter in this game. So here's the thing. We did that side quest that I mentioned, and we actually played through every single option, and there was about 4 or 5 different outcomes. Some of them are really out there and silly. So some parts of the game do have that RPG style, like branching, you know, cause and effect and choices and stuff. So sometimes they do matter. But I wonder if something like this has a profound effect on the playthrough. I don't know. I was going to guess no, but after that side quest, I'm not sure. I also have points to spend. Oh. Oh. I really like... Dude, parrying feels really good in this. Increased damage. Are we just playing a melee character? So the thing is, I'm mostly playing a gun dude, right? Whip out my gun, shoot people. But we have like a basic shitty gun, and we have like a really OP sword, so I'm kind of leaning towards melee. I suppose I could play melee until we find a cool gun, and I can just respec for cheap and just redo this. I don't know. Become invisible, drain essence, bonus power attacks. I mean, I pretty much always use damage with one hand. 25% is a lot of damage, man. Or I could just get more regen. Maybe I'll do this. We'll play like a melee parry monster. I want to do a magic sniper, but magic is kind of shit at the early game, unfortunately. Man, I spend more time shooting than... Oh, fuck it, I'll get that. Fine. More melee damage. I can always get some of this as well. Basically playing a parry warrior. I think it's part of my charm. I'm sure it is. Comparing your playthrough to mine, it seems they matter at least a little. Not much ahead of you though, so who knows what's still coming. Yeah, I just wonder, like, in the grand scheme of things, will this change, like, the ending or the end of chapter if it does chapters?
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
I mean, everyone talks a big game about this Ludwig lady. Also, the game lets you say that you've romanced her previously. I assume she was a romance option in PoE 2. I haven't fully finished that game. That must be funny, because she died and came back. You're like, hey, we used to fuck. That would be an interesting turn of events. We did not say that, because I don't know who she is. She might be a knob end. I'm not really into that. Not really my type. Call me boring. I don't like assholes. Not really a fan of them. too much BS for my tastes. Right, let's get out of here. So, is that like the first... I guess the first part of the area done then? Also, this game is very pretty too.
Full of surprises.
Some of these vistas are crazy.
Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
I will. I always enjoy the peace and quiet. Oh, this is the drop down to get back out. Yeah. I think I'm lagging again a little bit.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Oh yeah?
I'm well enough to see myself out. Thank you for your concern, Envoy.
Right, see you later, dude. Oh, and this drops back down to the fast travel. Okay. Let's drop down. Oh. I must missed that. Loot. Oh, I tried the pistols off stream, dual pistols. They're very cool, but again, they're just like low-level basic bitch versions. So you can't really, you can't compare their numbers. I'm hoping to find a unique firearm at some point so we can do the, a proper shooty boy build. I think it'd be really cool. Alright, I'm gonna touch this. We don't really need to camp, but maybe there's dialogue. We'll talk to Garrus, and then we'll fuck off back to camp. Hey, buddy.
By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
Oh, yeah? You've been watching my form, eh? Garrus, you slut. You mentioned training.
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent.
Thank you.
You're smaller than I am,
Hey.
but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Oh, you can get like a perk? You can withstand a lot of damage. I want to know how you stay on your feet. I want to learn how to hit harder. Teach me a little bit of everything? Oh, is this like a perk? Make me tankier. Make me tankier?
Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance too. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
I think that's a perk. Wait, nothing happened. That sounded like he would give you like a little sneaky perk, but I don't know, nothing really happened. Oh!
Hilgard doesn't seem like the
New
kind of man
effect,
you'd
2
send to the
con. Oh
frontier,
yeah,
does
look.
he?
Ha, that's cool. Yeah, two constitution from Kai's training. Damn, we have a load of con. Look how much con we have. We have no stats, but we're extremely tanky. Very cool.
You seem
Nice,
much
I like
better
that.
suited to it.
Right, let's break camp in GTFO. Go back to town. I want to go to Paradise. I want to see what this big city looks like. I've heard you mention firearms a few times. Surprised me. I thought this was more medieval fantasy. Yeah. So that's kind of the point, is that this is a very fantasy world. You know, magic and swords and shields and armor. But the game also has fucking guns. There's these are called, this is an arquebus. It's their version of a rifle. It was in PoE as well, which is very high damage but very slow, very noisy. And there are also pistols. Okay, so something weird. You can't shoot these guys. They're not real animals. They're just like, I don't know. That's really weird. Yeah, so this game has guns. And I want to use them because I think it's really funny. Oh. I can hand that in now. do it. I think it's really funny to have someone wielding a sword, and then you whip out a fucking massive gun. That's just really amusing to me. It's the same thing in reverse of if you play Fallout, where everyone's got guns, and you just use your fists, because that's stupid. I like silly things. But yeah, firearms just normal part of the game. All the firearms I have are very low quality, but once I find a unique... I'm lagging again. Why am I lagging? It's like stuttering. I don't like that. I'm gonna try something. This might make the game look terrible. Is that gonna look really shit? Oh god. Potato mode. Oh, it just makes everything blurry. What the what the fuck? The clouds are twitching. Oh no, that's not good. That blur is bad. Ugh. No. I don't like blur. I know that's how the tech works, but... That looks shit. Nah, even at like medium distance, it just blurs it. No. Looks awful. Pretty much whenever I use DLSS, I always have it on quality. And it's supposed to... Try balanced? You're supposed to put it on quality. Oh, that's alright. And then it will just downscale when it's getting too much. It's the whole point of the tech. But that looks a bit... like a little bit dodgy. Is that better? Very far away clouds are still going kind of crazy though. I just don't want to have stutters, man. Stutter bad. I could also reduce draw distance. Oh god. You're now running the game in less than 1280 and AI upscaling. Yeah. These stuff is really cool. It's cool tech. But I feel like it always has to be on quality. I'm trying to lower things that don't matter that much. Post-processing is blur. I hate blur. Pisses me off so much. Let's try that. See how egregious that is. Because the world still looks good. Yeah, no more freaky clouds. I know. Looks fine. Looks alright.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
I bet they are.
Damn shame what happened to the Clavager.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
kind of a
town.
big deal.
Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
Let me in, dude.
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
It does sound a little ominous. More like colonial Victorian era inspired games that expect firearms and swords like Bloodborne. Yeah, I get it. I like this world, the Pillars of Eternity. Aora, I think it's called. But yeah, no, so machines and stuff like that are a normal part of like this setting. It's quite cool. A lot of machines are not liked though, because a lot of machines are linked to animancy, which is sucking out people's souls and doing bad things. Very illegal, very no-no. But yeah, boomsticks. Get on that for PC before Say takes it down. I'm surprised they haven't already, to be honest. If you run a game in 4K, you can get away with balanced. Running Bloodborne PC emulator a bit, it's pretty fascinating. Yeah, Lit was saying it's available and actually pretty good. It does look pretty good. Watching a friend stream it is so nice. With it on PC instead of console, more folks thinking of speedrunning it, so that makes me happy. Maybe I should before it gets nuked, because we never know if we're ever gonna have it like for real on PC. Sony taking down the 60 FPS patch. Wait, they took down the patch, but they're not taking down like the availability of the game for emulation? That's funny. What about Ludwin?
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
She's kind of like a
What?
nightmare.
No parting words from me after all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Oh yeah. You sure are, buddy. You sure are. Right. We can finally check out the city. Oh, the stutters are back. The thing is, we had stutters in Elden Ring, but it was usually a one-time thing. I think it's the shaders. Because, like, the first time you load an area, you should expect a bit of, like, you know, a jolt when it's loading in new stuff. But this game recompiles shaders every single launch. I know there's a mod for it, but I shouldn't have to mod that shit. I wonder if that's what this is. Like, every time you play it, it's just resetting all this load in. I don't know. It's really fucking weird. Such a weird thing to have in the game. Here we are. Welcome to Paradise. Oh. Am I gonna get jumped? Oh!
Envoy.
Huh? I was kidding. I just got here. I got killed. I got murdered. What the fuck? I'm dead. I just got here, bro. I just walked in. What the fuck? I was joking. Yeah, we actually died. That's our soul. We're dead. What the fuck, man? I gotta run. Thanks for playing. Good to see you. Rizonian, thanks for stopping by, mate. I appreciate it. Have a good night, bud. I'll see you next time. Take care. That was crazy. Why am I... Is it because we refused the gift? Oh, no.
It is you. You refused our help once. Now, you return to us in even
I fucked up.
need.
Right, so, your choices do have consequences. Whatever this figure is, they're kind of pissed off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We won't ever have it officially. If it's any time, it's now. That's fair. That's fair. Finally we get in, and we get killed. Dude, I took 2 steps into Paradise, crossbow through the heart. 2 steps. That's crazy. I got sniped. This game really is like Skyrim. Dan was exploring, took an arrow to the knee. Wow. Yeah, I mean, gut, knee, close enough. Say, basically Skyrim, right? You've been running Bloodborne and ultra wide. It's kind of neat. That does sound like something you would do. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Am I dead? Is this your doing?
You accuse us when we only ever offered our aid.
I'm just asking questions.
We never meant any harm. But now, you share our prison. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. Your heart stilled, but we were not the one to silence
We're
its
dead.
song.
We actually died.
We are not corrupt.
Yep, poisoned bolt through the heart. If you say so. Either way, I'm dead. Hopefully the next life is kinder to me. And my killer, whoever they are. Too bad I couldn't take my killer with me. Yeah, I a little bit of revenge.
Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this
What if it
chance.
just rolls credits?
We could send you back. Just this once.
What if it just rolled credits? That's the entire game. Thanks for playing Avowed. You've been waiting days to make that joke. It paid off. It's pretty good. It's worth it. Okay, what if after we get our life back, the screen goes black and then you wake up in a cart and some NPC says you're finally awake? What if that happened? Then we're like, okay, fine. Skyrim comparisons, fine. You can have it. There has to be a catch. What's it going to cost me?
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are
10 out of 10
and
game of the
seed.
year.
Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us. Free us from our prison.
Deal. I'll find you. Give me a trail. You must free us from our prison. I don't know who you are. You look naturey. I feel like they're related to us, right? Because we are in nature, godlike. I mean, I have to agree, otherwise the game would end. Doesn't seem like I have a choice.
We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our
Take
prison.
note, I didn't agree. I just said that I don't really have a choice. In case there's any lawyers watching, take note, I did not agree to unknown terms. This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Immensely.
Oh, nice.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Wait. They're gonna give birth to me? Oh, fuck, what the... You just hear baby crying as you pop out. Right. Hey, man. Is this the morgue?
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem.
Are we in the
on my
morgue?
hands.
Oh, look at that top response. Hell yeah, 10 constitution. It's gonna take more than a little murder to keep me down. That's so fucking metal. Sexy Steve, what a badass. I'm gonna find whoever the fuck just killed me. I'm gonna kill them twice. Eye for an eye, right? So in the end, you can't actually refuse it. I don't know, because earlier in the conversation, you can tell them to leave you alone. Now, I assume if you refuse it, it just game overs you. Like, the game has proven that you can game over yourself. Like the side quest we did, you die. So, you probably can, but you can't continue the game, I would assume. But you have to choose that earlier in the conversation tree. Take more than a little murder to keep me down.
You're alive. Somehow. That's what counts.
Steve's got a big old
Glad
cock.
to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
The voice brought me back. Is the ambassador safe? Thank you. Who killed... Yeah, I don't know who killed me, but let's thank Garrus. Because if he didn't, we would have been like, I don't know, executed or something. They would have thrown our body in the river, with a drowned. Thanks, bro.
Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations
Absolutely.
were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I've spent years building an immunity to poison. True. I'm just immune. I'm really, really fucking tough. When she said you're awake, it reminded me of that Skyrim wagon scene. That would have been so funny if that was the response after. Some games should do that as a meme. Her response was not because Steve came back to life, but because she saw his face the first time. So she's speaking out of true love, is what you're saying. That's fair. I'm immune.
A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
Well,
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange?
I'm alive, so...
Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but
So
possible.
we're gonna be a little crazy. Clear your throat, like... Hey.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
A feat none have yet achieved. Always go with the edgy one.
I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Alright. I want to go find whoever killed me first. I want revenge, dude. The thing is, so we got shot in the front, right? Like the bolt came from the front. I wonder if you can see your attacker in the cutscene, because I was looking when we were passing out. I didn't see anybody, but it was so quick I might have missed it. I wonder if you can go back in the cutscene and see who shot you. I'll find the watcher. Point me in the right direction.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
So, watchers are rare individuals blessed or cursed with the ability to interact with the dead and see into the realm between life and death. I love this little toggle thing. It's so good. So watchers are really important in PoE 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, they can basically interact with like dead souls and things like that, so... It's just like the real world where you're going to have people who pretend like, oh, I can talk to the dead. Let me read your palm and all that bullshit. That's why there's the charlatan. I want to go meet the charlatan and fuck with them, but I don't know if you can. Thank you. Maybe he knows who killed me. Say thank you. Be nice.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road.
I like her outfit.
That'll get you to the embassy.
Her robe. Oh, I have 0 intellect. Yeah, I'm a little bit... Look, Steve's a good guy. He's not the brightest. Not the brightest tool in the shed. Report to the ambassador. Let's see the watcher first. We'll go to the ambassador and then we'll see.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Damn it, no perception either. If you insist, wow. Thanks, Kai.
Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
I don't really know either, mate. Dude, all I know is I got killed and then unkilled. I can't really explain it more than that. I don't have a good answer for you. Is there anything I can steal?
Things are bound to be tense after Claviger Aemon's death.
What can I steal from this place that helped me come back to life? Let me have a look. Friendly warning. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an animancer. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety. Interesting. I only read that because it was very short and looked important.
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
That's a weird thing to say. I love we're just stealing everything. We're just yoinking.
You're looking well.
Yeah, he has no perception, so maybe that's why he died. He didn't see the massive guy with a giant crossbow walking in front of him. So maybe it's realistic. Let's see what we got for sale. Oh, just, yeah, healing stuff. I mean, it is a healer. Right, I suppose while I'm here, I can offload all this shit I'm not going to use. I ain't using any of that shit. This is all like heavy stuff as well. This is all weightless. Nice. I really, really want to find a unique firearm. I'll try pistols are cool. Maybe I could do ooh, what about shield and pistol? You shoot people, but if they get into melee range, you can parry them and shoot them in the face. I wonder if you can do that. That'd be so cool. Pistol and shield is a really weird combo. I know in like Guild Wars 2, you could play a shield pistol engineer. Very, very weird combo, but I kind of like it.
Envoy.
Used to be an animancer.
That was a long time ago.
That's cool.
I gave it up when I lost a couple of good friends in a lab accident. Never had the courage to look back. It's better for everyone if I focus on healing the body instead of the soul.
I'm not judging you, ma'am. You do what you gotta do. How's business?
You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague.
I like her.
Odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
You know what? You seem alright. You seem alright. When the time comes, I will kill you last. It'll be the last one. Now I'm going to vandalize your shit. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. Paradise. Take 2. Can I walk outside this building without getting insta-killed? What? You know what'd be so funny? If when you leave this building, you get shot again. And then the spirit's like... Really, dude? That would be so funny. Now I'm nervous about walking around. Some dickhead's gonna crossbow me in the heart again. What's this? It's random open areas. This looks like you would do something here. Maybe there's like a quest here later, I don't know. Right. Paradise. Let's try this again. Let's try exploring again. Walk down there. I don't know how big this area is or isn't.
Oh boy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Maybe. I mean, I do like side quests.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Perception. Why would I need a perception check? Makes me suspicious. Whenever you fail, like, insight, it usually means that whoever's talking to you is a bit of a cunt. But you just can't tell. But I can. Where? Narrow your eyes. Where'd you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate? What? Really? Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the strangle root. And so on.
Okay. Always glad to provide some entertainment.
I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Edirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
What does a Valian care for some unlucky Adiran? Valians are seafaring people, right? Why do you care?
Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it.
Don't trust her.
I'm just trying to return the favor.
Nah. Explain how you know them.
A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than
You blew
I
up
had
some
calculated.
shit.
I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it.
So now you're like an angry drunk. Or no, I guess you're sobering up now. So they help this person get sober. Okay. Tell me about your friends.
Gallarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Edirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Ediran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
Also, Valians usually, like, if something is really important or exciting, they'll randomly throw in sprinkles of their own language. So it's really handy to have this. Because this will tell you what the expressions mean. They're not like... You have to learn a whole language. But if they use an expression, you'll just get it. Expression of approval. Excellent, brave, or defiant. Do you have a problem with more Adirans coming to Paradise? She didn't say that. Don't be so defensive, dude. Let her continue.
Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Shantytown?
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
I'm not a healer. Yeah, I don't know how to cure that. Not sure why you think I can help with that.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the Strangleroot, I'm sure it will be
Go
no
collect
problem.
plants.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
I assume that's just thank you. Like gracias. Right? Yeah, pretty much. Sure, I'll do that. I like side
Many
quests.
thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Why hasn't he?
I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else
This
goes.
sounds really sus to me. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
I think I'm being set up for something weird. I think I get shot again. Acquire the deeds. Acquire Ondra's Kiss. So I'm guessing these are like special quest Oh. Oh. All these quests. Cool. Oh, we also have that side quest for the guy with the golden penis to hand in from up here, right? This is what I like to see. My map's getting covered in quests and shit to do. That's what I like to see. Oh, okay, so that plant is like miles away. It's on the eastern side of the whole zone. Right, fair enough. Another quest over there? More quests. I'm so glad we opened up Paradise. Because this is where, like, shit kicks off. One imagines. I wonder how interactive or not the town is. Because it's quite a big area. I wonder if you can, like, go into a lot of the homes or if it's mostly barred off. I'm guessing it's most... Oh, there's a fast travel point. Let me grab this herb. You do need these herbs for cooking, healing stuff back at camps. They are important. Let's do... What's this for?
Yeah.
So usually, vertical exploration is rewarded. So whenever I see stuff, I will try my best to do it. Can I cross this? Okay, I thought I could like awkwardly climb that and go up on that roof over there. Maybe I can. Oh shit, look. Ha! Now, is there loot up here, or is this like a no-no? Oh no, you can't even interact with... Okay, is that out of bounds? Oh, that's a shame. That's a bummer. Yeah, you're not supposed to be up there. It doesn't matter, but, you know. No, you're not... This is like off limits. Damn. Okay. Right, let's go up there. Yeah, that sucks. It's only a little thing, but I like it when you can actually climb. I like being able to see a thing and go to that thing. You know? So, this goes here. What's the point of this? This is like a back... There are enemies. There's dude. Is it like thugs? You know what? Let's find out. I'll keep hopping, and then we'll jump down. I'm gonna guess they're like street
Unseen,
thugs,
unheard.
like bandits, right, or whatever. Is there a point to me being up? It's not like a sniping point. Alright, I'm gonna drop down here. I love it in games when the city is not just a quest hub. There's actually like enemies and things there's activities in the city. Like a really good example would be like Baldur's Gate. Original Baldur's, well, the new one too, but like the original Baldur's Gate, when you got to like the main city, there was like tons of homes and indoor areas and like underground, like there was so much random fights in an area that is supposed to be like safe. But I like that. I think that's cool.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Oh, there's spiders. I mean, there were webs. That should have been the first. I thought there'd be bandits. Alright. Well, whatever they are, they're gonna fucking die. They don't even notice that I shot that guy. Do you guys not notice? This is the guns are very loud.
Show me what you got.
I didn't actually see the spider who was blending in with the ship. Right. I'm not even supposed to be playing I'm playing a melee character. Fucking go. Look at me swording and boarding.
But who's counting?
I'm sure later in this area, because we got killed, I'm sure there's going to be like ruffians and shit later on. Oh, chest. Another thing I like about this game, when you explore, you are always rewarded. There is no such thing as a nook or a cranny that has nothing in it. There's no Elden Ring. There's no, oh, I just cleared my way around this space and it's just empty. Or it has like a shitty herb or something. There's always like a chest with, I don't know, gold or an item. Where is this? Is that the sewers? Look at that. I want to go down there. Whoa. Dude, we're getting we haven't even gone to the embassy yet. I'm just getting distracted by stuff. Brock, hello, hi bud. How you doing, Brock? What's up, man? How you doing, you cheeky devil? We just got to the city. We got to the main city in this game, and literally 2 steps in, we died. We like cutscene death and got assassinated and came back to life. Fucking crazy. I was joking about it. The game was like, nah, dude, we're dead serious. Right, is my essence. I don't know if there's a point of killing the eggs. Spiders don't spawn from these things. Oh. Oh. Shortcut. Where does that go? Oh. Ha. That's actually really cool. So I've been here. That's really clever. We did this last stream. Remember, we went up there, and that went us to the side dungeon, which is up here. Ha! So that's a shortcut back to this area. I remember this. That's really cool. I mean, you can just fast travel, but that's cool. Yeah, there's a shortcut back to the side piece area. Very, very cool. More enemies over there. I want to go to the sewers, but I want to go this way. I want to kill these like red dudes, and then we'll go and do the other stuff. Now, are these spiders or are these like dudes? Because I see webs. No, spiders.
Spider on my side.
Easy now. This gun is a basic bitch gun. Imagine what I can do when I find a unique, like, firearm. When I find a real weapon. Imagine what Steve can do.
Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Just got home from a company-paid retirement party lunch. I hope you ate as much food as you could possibly fit in your stomach, and it was all expensive. Doing great. Got paid to eat. And the food was free too. Can't have a bad day when that happens. Hell yeah, what'd you have? Is it like a buffet style, or was it like some fancy shit for some, you know, some old timer that's been there forever? Dude, free food? Sounds like a great day. Yeah, the spiders are really weak. The spiders are little... Okay, I thought that would blow up, but it's not. Little baby spiders, that's fine. I'm getting sidetracked. To be honest, one of the best feelings in a video game is when you have multiple ways to go and you're like, you have to pick one, right? Getting sidetracked is a good feeling because it means that you're interested enough that you want to do all the things at once, but you can't because you're just one person. So that's a good problem to have. Right, that cuts you off. Can I... No, I can't make that jump. It looks like you can go up here. Oh, you can. Ah. Aha. I told you, always look up. This game, like games like this are very rarely vertical. Yeah, you can go all the way up to the tower. Oh. Yeah, I bet you... Yeah, at the top of that tower, there's going to be a chest full of fucking loot, I can tell. There's going to be something up there. They wouldn't put all this shit here and then not reward you. It's not really how these guys roll. The question is, what's up there? It's usually something of value, like a unique or what have you. Oh! Look! So, that's the entrance that we came in, and there's an arrow with, I assume that's a poison vial. I think this is where the dude sniped us, because it came from the front on the left. That's really cool. Yeah, I think this is where the sniper was. If that is the case, and I'm not just overthinking it, that's some really cool visual storytelling, if that's the case. It's the perfect spot. We all just met at a restaurant. I had a club sandwich, turkey, ham, lettuce, tomato, mayo, toasted bread. Sounds nice. Seasoned fries, hell yeah. We hate unseasoned fries here. Chocolate lava cake for dessert. I feel like $1 million, mate. Sounds like it probably cost $1 million, but you didn't pay for it, so who fucking cares? Good for you, man. That sounds great. Free food. Like, I already like food, but if it's free as well, that's a double win. That's a double win, mate. Good for you. Now, can I go up more? Because it looks like I can still... I'm sure there's more I can do here. It looks like I can get to the top, but I don't know how. Hold up. I know there's a ladder. What goes there? That's a dead end. I'm sure you can climb up. Right? Because it looks like you can... It looks like you can get up there, but I can't reach. So maybe this is just for that. Why are there little railings? It looks like you can walk across that to get to the top. I'm sure there's loot up there, man. And I want it. Oh! See, no, is this out of bounds? Yeah, look, these boxes. Oh, here we go, hold on. No, I can't make that jump. Am I being stupid? This definitely feels like you're supposed to go up, but I can't reach. Tell you what I'm bumming about, though. The fucks at WB ran Monolith Studios into the ground, closed the studio. Oh, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. And they still somehow copyrighted the Nemesis system that no one is allowed to use, which is ridiculous. Wow, that's shitty, man. That fucking sucks. No longer exist. Yeah, I mean, I feel like every day I hear about another big prominent studio, everyone just getting canned, which is fucking insane, especially if they're talented. And also, that's their job, like, that's their livelihood we're fucking with. That sucks, man. I feel like I have to do something here, surely. No, it's just there for that little nugget. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Am I gonna fall off? Oh god. No, see, look, this is out of bounds. I can't actually cross this. I wanted to jump over there, but there's like an invisible barrier here. No, I guess this is just to show you the thing. Okay. Still cool. It's cool that that's there. I wonder if you have to come back here as part of an investigation quest. Probably. Yeah, it'll probably be like... I have to go track the poison or something, right? Oh, should we go to the sewers? I feel like we should go to the embassy first, because I'm probably going to get a quest for the sewers, but I want to go exploring.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
True. I'll go to the embassy first, because they're probably going to give us a quest for all the shit that I'm doing anyway. Sure. But yeah, there is a sewer back there. You're correct. No idea if they fired the entire staff or are moving them to other studios under WB, but it stinks. Yeah, because I guess that means there won't be another game like that then. That was their last one. Mind you, that's been out for a while now. What's this? Is that Is it turmeric and chili? Or whatever it's called in this universe, probably called something different. Hey, Offric.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey.
Oh yeah, the guy
I
we
swear,
saved.
I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
Okay, so in terms of decision making, we decided to save this guy and sacrifice a potion, and now he's here to talk to. So, yeah, choices do have an impact on how things go. There'll be no. I'm afraid not.
No.
Dead.
Oh God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
The Oracle ripped their souls from their bodies and put them in his statue. So if we had chosen just to keep him alive, there would be like drama. We didn't. We killed him because he's crazy. I'm gonna tell them everything. Rip the souls from their bodies and put them in a statue.
What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
So the Oracle is dead. Kind of. We agreed to suck their soul out. But I feel like just saying yes, he's dead is what they want. Because he is dead, like mortally speaking. I wanna do the last one out of curiosity to see how that goes. Because I think his soul is... Well, we destroyed the machine, so I think his soul is gone, so he is dead. That Wonder Woman game was cancelled too. They're making a Wonder Woman game. No one was excited about, but there was a possibility it could have been cool since Monolith was handling it. What kind of game was it? Was it like a Spider-Man, like open world story thing? Turned out about as good as when Rocksteady make that shitty Suicide Squad. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that failure of a game. Almost closed them as a result of how much it sucked too. That blows. Try using a Nemesis system for relationships. Oh, in the Wonder Woman? Really? Yes, the Oracle was Golden Penis Man. He's exactly as dead as they are.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
What's next?
Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Oh, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness.
Oh, the
I was
hookers?
dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way.
Delver's Caution.
When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, so this is the guy who was like, I can't die. I've never even touched a girl. And we saved him so that one day, maybe, he can finally touch a boob. And I think they're going to go to the hookers now. To celebrate not dying. No idea what kind of game it was. It was in development for 3 years and we never saw it. It is so insane to me. Like, I don't know much about game development. But having a project that a group of people are working on and being paid to make and then just disbanding it several years in seems so insane to me. I'll never understand how that works. You're eating burger meat without the bun? Potatoes and green peas? Nice. Oh yeah, dude. Hamburg. You're hoping this is speculation? Hoping Rocksteady gets to use Nemesis system in the next game? They're working on a new Batman Arkham style game, which would be amazing. I've heard really good things about the Arkham series, like really good things. I've never played them. Actually, I might have played them like briefly at a friend's house many years ago, but yeah, that'd be cool. It's a very cool system. It seems weird to copyright it and all that legal crap and then never use it. Very odd. I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
Yeah?
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Oh.
Yeah. We can drink to the core together.
Oh, take it easy, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they...
Oh, I got a little XP for that.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get jerked off by one of the hookers, or... Mermaid's Den? I assume they're hookers, I don't know. Right, we got some loot. We got... Oh. Delver's Caution. +1 dex, 15% parkour speed. What do you mean by parkour speed exactly? Oh, I guess your animation for climbing and shit. Huh. That's cool. Oh no, I've got to make a decision. Well, 1 dex versus heal while wet. I mean, regenerating when you're wet is pretty good. Albeit super situational. I mean, I guess you could just switch to it when you want out of combat, right? Yeah, I'll just switch if I feel like I need some wet regen, which sounds very inappropriate.
First time in my life I ever really felt part of something. Now it's gone.
Don't worry, you can go touch a boob now.
I know I should be heartbroken the team's gone, but I'm just so glad he's here.
We're gonna go to the... Where's the Mermaid's Den? I want to see some frickin' titties. I bet you can go in. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go see some titties. Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm having a grand old time with this. Did some exploring off stream. Ran around, did some...
You died.
Oh.
But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see
That's the
you.
guy from the tutorial. Hey, man. Yeah, it's true. I did. I died and I came back because I'm the protagonist. It's kind of what we do. Right, I'm going to pretend to read all this shit. Some of this is really, really important, but you know me, I'm not going to read. Excuse me, madam. Just pretend to read all your books. Right, I think we're good. Hey, buddy.
None of the clerks believe my story.
Don't worry, I'll tell them. Because I'm the envoy. Envoy? They say envoy. I think we pronounce it envoy over here. Pretty sure.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet.
Oh, he says envoy.
Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Bit of drama. I love how everyone's got drama with our buddy Garrus. You know each other?
I wouldn't say that. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Say more.
It's nothing like that. You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others.
I think he's... Everyone's always alluding to Kai being a massive piece of shit, but he's been pretty chill to us so far. I think there's more to the story.
Well, Kai? Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Bala Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That's funny, though.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Ah.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know
Guy's
that.
shitting everywhere? No, tell me more. Did you really try and kill someone?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game. right? Teach here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
Bartender's fucking
I'm
your
not
girlfriend.
breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you.
Is she hot though?
Was there anything I could help you with?
Yeah, where's your girlfriend at? We'll see if it's worth it. Tell us more about your girlfriend. The gambler type, yep, he's deep in. So today we've met an alcoholic, now we've met a gambler. Now we're gonna find someone that's like snorting flour in the back streets is what we're gonna find. You're not gonna stand up, answer some questions for me.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you?
What's Ludwin doing in the city? I thought she was dead.
Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her.
She sounds very angry.
She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet.
And you can bang her in PoE 2, and it can carry over to this, which I find fascinating. We said no, because I don't know her. I ain't committing to that. Avowed's equivalent of a scuba dealer. Yeah. Rather than finding like... Well, there are furries in this. There are the little Orlan guys. You'll find some like Khajiit. Some like budget Khajiit little guy. Snorting Aoran skooma. And you're like, come on, bro. Put it down. Put the moon sugar down, man. She ever mentioned me?
Has she ever mentioned you? Except... no. Wait. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that an old friend would visit soon. That couldn't have been you, could it?
The envoy here has depths you would not believe.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times.
Again, that was based on a decision we made at the very start of the game, so dialogue does change the outcomes and conversations going forward. It's good to know. Team Hazard, hello. Did not know this game takes place. Yeah, this is in Aora, I think is the name of the universe, right? From PoE 1 and 2. For sure. It's pretty cool. How you doing? Snorting flour? Are they trying to turn themselves into bread? Yes, they are. Flour in one nostril, some yeast in the other, mix it around and try and become bread. That's what they want in life. Realized it when I saw some characters talking about the will. Yeah, this is all PoE. I love PoE, so that's another bonus point for Avowed for me. You gotta put it down, dude. The moon sugar will do crazy things to you. You gotta get over the moon sugar. What do you know about the Steel Garrote?
Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you.
Oh.
They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond
They're like
our
angry
borders.
paladins.
Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths.
Yeah.
In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival.
They're like
to
super
justice.
nutty paladins.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deathfire,
PoE 2,
their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go.
I think Wodica's kind of a
living
dick
lands
as
are
well.
a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote says.
They're super like aggressive militant paladins, like the old school ones. Is this game tied to the Pillar Eternity story? So, I've finished PoE 1, but I've only played some of PoE 2. But some people in chat who've played 2 have called references from there. And yes, I'm picking up a lot from PoE 1, so the universe, the gods, the factions, yeah, it's the same universe, for sure. Since I haven't finished PoE 2, I can't tell you how much carryovers from that, but there's a character called Ludwin, who I assume is a companion / romance option in 2, and she's here, so some of it seems so. Is it all the same classes and races? Races, yes. Keep in mind, though, you are forced to play a nature godlike, which kind of sucks. You can't choose to be an Orlan or whatever. You choose... You're either a human... You're a human nature godlike, or an elf nature godlike for story reasons. So, yes, they exist. There's an Orlan behind me, I'll show you in a sec. But you have to play as one of those two. As for classes, this game doesn't have a class system, really. It has, like, 3 skill trees that you build a thing from. So, if you were like me, hoping to play as a Cypher, which was my class for the first 2 games, no. None of that, unfortunately. At least they aren't all green like in PoE. I really wanted to remake Broccoli Ben from my PoE 2 playthrough, but alas. So yeah, it's disappointing that you can't really choose your race, but it is the same universe. And they exist. Like, there are dudes running around like Orlans and elves and shit. Yeah, I think so, Brock, because most of the time, if your options are limited, it's because of like time or budget or laziness. But they've made all the races in game. They're fully animated. Like, there's a little dude behind us who's an Orlan. So it clearly is not that. It has to be a story reason. But I still don't like that. I would rather have had less of that and just more choice in what I could make. But yeah, it is story reasons. Because all of this is connected in you being a godlike. Like, you being a godlike is very important to whatever's going on. Even if you look at the abilities, it's all, you know, godlike inherited stuff. But I don't like it. I'd rather have more freedom at the expense of that. Personally. The saying you finished Baldur's Gate 3? How far in are you? You're a D&D nut, so I spam Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3. They're all really good games. I replayed BG 1 and 2 a few years ago. I streamed it. And we finished 3, I think a year and a... Last year? I think we finished 3. They're all really good games. Couldn't other races be godlike? Yes, Holocaust. You could have... I think any or most of the races could be a godlike variant. So Orlan, for example, could be. But they specifically don't let you play an Orlan godlike, which I don't understand. Someone in chat said maybe it's because of hype perspective, but that seems like a really stupid reason to not let a player be that. So, yeah, I don't like that part of the game. Wodika, Goddess of Vengeance. Ludwin's chosen a challenging patron.
Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodika's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please.
Then why is your girlfriend fucking the bartender?
She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to
She sounds really high maintenance.
I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free.
What a weird view of life, man. That's crazy. And thanks to follow, I appreciate it. Love PoE. PoE 1 is my favorite CRPG. Yeah, same. I love PoE as well, very, very much. I wish I had the time to finish the second game. I would say it's either my favorite or second favorite. BG3 is really, really good. But PoE was, before BG3, PoE is definitely my favorite of the bunch. Very, very good game. Underrated. Underrated, I think. Whenever someone plays BG3, and says, I want to play more CRPGs, I tell them, go play PoE. You can buy it for like probably $5 on sale. You're the Elder Brain? Oh, I see. Getting back into real D&D after 20 years? Nice. Moon Godlike was your favorite. Had a Nature Godlike on my team. The ones you could hire and create. Yeah, the mercenaries, right? I played as a nature god like Orlan in the second game. It was also a bard, which I thought would be really funny. The chanter, right? The ones that can summon spirits and shit. And in the original, I think I just played a generic, just generic human cipher, I think. But for comedy purposes, I made an Orlan godlike. Fucking little green dude called Broccoli Ben. Chat named him. I want to ask you something.
By all means.
I want to understand Paradise better.
What would you like to know?
When was the city God damn. I mean, he is like the historian, right? Who lives here?
If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradise is that this isn't the kind of place where the locals keep records. And though it might be considered a distant backwater by the rest of the world, this city is the height of civilization by the standards of the living lands. As for who calls this place home, I suspect you could find a criminal, confidence man, or prophet from every civilization in the world here.
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the wrong idea. We've got draft dodgers, courtesans, and revolutionaries.
Courtesans? Tell me more.
You know, all the fun people.
In any event, as far as I can tell, Paradise has been this way since its inception. Thus the eclectic display of architectural styles. If nothing else, this city is a reflection of the countless people who have passed through it on their way to the interior.
The interior? Oh, like the main part of the city? BG1's your second favorite. In ascending order is your order or favorite BG. Fair enough. I have very fond memories of 1 and 2 because I played that way back when, obviously, given the huge amount of time between then and 3. I like all 3 of the games, though. I like all of them. For different reasons. You should play PoE. Never played. You should. Dude, you can get PoE 1 for like $5 on sale with all the expansions and stuff, probably, for like $5. It's really good. If you're looking for a CRPG and you want it to be modern, but still good, if you don't really want to do the retro stuff that comes with like BG1 and 2, which is fine. Yeah, PoE 1. It's the first one you should play. There's also things like Pathfinder. Pathfinder's good. I think PoE is a little bit better, though. I would start with PoE, personally. What are Adir's intentions in Paradise?
Depends on who you ask. Ambassador Heelgard will tell you that our remit here is to establish a secure and orderly environment from which to engage in trade. Inquisitor Liudwin will tell you we're here to break the frontier.
So,
break the frontier?
Which is it?
Why not both?
Fair enough. What about the Dream Scourge?
That's where you come in. Whether you find your desires aligning with the ambassadors or the inquisitors, neither can succeed until the Dream Scourge is ended. We are only beginning to see its effects here in Dawnshore, but the closer to the center of the island you go, the worse it gets. That bear you and the ambassador encountered in the Strangle Route isn't even the worst of it. And the tide of this soul plague is rising higher every day.
Yeah, everyone's shifting and turning into New people. What do you think of my character? This is Sexy Steve. They told me I couldn't play a little green guy, so I played a I played an elven godlike with green makeup on. I think I did a pretty good job. Sexy Steve. Our hero and protagonist. Look at him. What a hunk. PoE 1 and 2 are both Baldur's Gate franchise level good. I agree. Baldur's Gate and PoE are both fantastic series and people should play all of them. They're really good. They're good for different reasons. Obviously, there's a huge year of development gap between the old BG games and PoE, right? They're different experiences, but they're both good. But if people can't be bothered to deal with old games, play PoE. If you're a bit more patient, play Baldur's Gate. They're still really good. Such a shame the game is so far in the shadow of the BG franchise. It's dominated CRPG market for over 20 years. Well, keep in mind that CRPGs just disappeared. right? People stopped playing them, people stopped making them. There was a long period of time where no CRPG was being made, or at least none of them were like mainstream or successful. BG3 is really cool because it put the genre in front of everybody, because even games like Pathfinder and PoE were kind of niche. They did well, but they weren't like ultra mainstream. But because of BG3, now people are like, oh, this genre is kind of fun, and maybe they'll go back and play some other games, or even the original Baldur's Gate, which is cool. But the past, I don't know, 5-6 years, there's been like a resurgence of CRPGs, which is really cool. I love to see it because I like the genre a lot. I'm sure we're going to see more as time goes on. Especially with how much, let's be honest, how much money BG3 made. That's a pretty good incentive. How do the Paradisans feel about us?
Look, for all that I complain about this backwater, there are good people here. Same as anywhere else. People who want to be able to walk to the market in the morning for their bread and eggs and know they won't be mugged. People who like it when the mail comes on time, and their skates are made from real copper, and their neighborhood peeping Tom ends up in the stocks. Those people, good and honest people, who pay their debts and honor their contracts and remember to thank the gods, they like us a lot.
Interesting way to answer the question. BG3 did for CRPGs what Elden Ring did for the Souls games. Yeah. I agree. And I agree as someone who much prefers Dark Souls to Elden Ring. But yeah, it took something super niche and put it to the mainstream so that more people can enjoy it. Now, would I really wish they made Dark Souls 4 next and completely move on from this open world shit? Absolutely, but, you know, hard to argue when so many more people can access something and obviously more money in it to do something else. But yeah, pretty much. Still hoping someone makes a CRPG similar to BG3, but Star Wars. Like a KOTOR style thing? I mean, I guess KOTOR is more like over-the-shoulder traditional RPG stuff. That would be cool. I mean, I don't know much about Star Wars, but I'd play it. I'll play pretty much any CRPG. I don't even care what the setting is. I'll give it a shot. I just like the genre. I would love like KOTOR 3. But I think that remake or that next one has been like... Hasn't it been like repeatedly like abandoned and restarted and abandoned? I don't know if we're ever going to see another KOTOR. KOTOR 1 and 2 barely runs on my machines. I can't stream it. It doesn't stream. I haven't tried on the new PC. Maybe it would run properly on this thing, but on my last one I couldn't even get it on OBS. Tell me about the people who tried to kill me.
The Resistance, as such, are largely a group of misfits and criminals intent on undermining the rule of law. They take out loans with small Adiran banking houses and do not pay them, then assault the bankers who attempt to collect. They agree to contracts with families in Adir seeking homes, and when their ships arrive, promptly abandon them. When we levy a small tax to fund the repair of city roads, they set our counting house on fire. And when our fishermen return to port, they board their ships and sink them.
That's certainly one way to characterize them. It's not exactly wrong.
There's always more.
It's not exactly right either.
It's a story.
For decades, people like them ruled this city through fear. We imposed order, and now they oppose us. You, unfortunately, were caught in the crossfire.
I'm sure if I asked Resistance about it, they'd give me a different story. I'm sure. Some sort of turn-based game like BG3 was. I feel like Star Wars universe would work perfectly for something like that. I'd play it. Like, I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like a hater either. As long as the game is good. If nothing else, that would be a good way to, I guess, teach people about Star Wars that don't really care just because they like CRPGs. Like, I don't give a fuck, but I really enjoyed KOTOR. You know, I really enjoyed KOTOR a lot. KOTOR Remake will come out the same time as Silk Song? Never? Yeah. Wasn't Silk Song supposed to come out, like, years ago now? I don't know if that game will ever launch. I don't even know what's going on with it. I don't know what's going on in the studio. I hope they're doing well, but yeah. I haven't played a Metroidvania in ages, actually. Something else.
Of course.
Oh. Wait, didn't we do this already?
Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote.
Yeah, we've done this.
But she doesn't... She's a...
That's weird. This game doesn't usually repeat.
Should you... Envoy. How can I...
Huh, yeah, usually you can't repeat dialogue in this. Told to meet with a watcher? I don't know anything about them. What can you tell me?
I trust whomever told you to consult a watcher also told you to avoid the one in the city.
Yes.
She is a liar and a thief.
Oh, did she take your money?
No. Anyway.
She did.
Watchers are individuals capable of perceiving souls. The soul may be in a living body, or it may simply be lingering, waiting to pass into the in-between. In either case, interacting with a soul allows a watcher to glimpse a person's past lives or their most deeply buried memories. Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir, highly controlled. Many people wish to know who they were in a previous life, and do not like what they learn.
I want to go meet the charlatan. I want to go meet the scammer and fuck with him a little bit. Maybe give him a little kiss. You're gonna lurk. Go in the shop before it closes. Edgy, thanks for lurking, mate. Happy shopping, dude. Appreciate ya. Team Cherry, yeah, Team Cherry's the Hollow Knight devs. Haven't said shit or shown anything in years. Nothing. Become like the Half-Life 3 meme of presentations. Every time there's a showcase, it's like, I wonder if Silksong will be shown. I wonder why. Are they having, like, problems? I don't know. I don't know the story behind it, but yeah, it was supposed to come out in 22, I think. There's a watcher in the Emperor's Inner Circle, is there not?
I've heard that rumor, too. It flits about High Crown every couple years. Some even say it is his Lady Empress. We have no way of knowing whether it's true or not, but... I will tell you, Envoy, I don't like to think the Emperor would stoop so low. There's something I find undignified about it.
What happens to watchers in Adir?
The smart ones stay hidden. They do not announce their powers, perhaps not even to themselves. Even a careful watcher risks inadvertently revealing themselves by knowing something they shouldn't know. Of the ones that are public, little is concretely known. But we hear things. They make good judges in Wurka's courts, so long as they're controlled. The lords, it's rumored, buy and sell them to collect blackmail on their enemies. But I suspect many watchers are imprisoned or executed, or simply kill themselves.
So watchers are the closest thing you're going to get in this to ciphers. Ciphers are like soul specialists. They can like read your mind, they can like control you. They're pretty cool. I played one in PoE 1. It's a shame. I would have I prefer class systems, as long as the classes are varied, but it would have been really cool to play a cipher in this. But I suppose, I don't know, I guess in this format of like a single player RPG without a party, well, you have companions, but being able to read everyone's mind would maybe be a bit of a piss take for story reasons. I don't know. It would have been cool. A DBZ game in a JRPG style. Dragon Ball? Are you a Dragon Ball fan? You know there's something that looks like a Super Mario RPG. It's not like a super high-end looking game. Are you a Dragon Ball fan? Or is DBZ something else? Are they dangerous?
A watcher doesn't need your cooperation or
oh, you do? I
consent
didn't know
to
that.
read your soul.
I didn't know that.
They could learn everything about you, terribly damaging things about your parentage, for example, or things you did in a past life, without you ever knowing.
I used to be as a kid.
You see how this could threaten the established order, undermine our betters' right to rule.
Yeah, but that's just one side to it. Imagine how a watcher feels, knowing what a threat they are to the status quo.
There's nothing else I could watch when I was abroad,
you,
so I had to watch that or be bored.
On kings and emperors wanting me dead.
And I only know it in Portuguese,
Sounds
not
like
English.
A lot of hassle.
Don't sell yourself short, Kai. I don't doubt you're an expert in people.
So English people have to tell me what the characters are called
wrong.
because I don't know. They're all
I
fucking
rarely
Portuguese.
am. In any case, the Watcher is fundamentally a tragic figure. Of the few that survive our world, most are destined to go mad.
Could I become a Watcher? Would you want to be? It's supposed to be me raging and going Super Saiyan. That's you trying to play Dark Souls. You load the game up, you haven't even like, you're not even in combat, you just get mad at the controls. Which is fair, I was the same way. I just gave it another chance and now here we are. Could I become a Watcher?
Yes and no.
Oh.
So far as I understand it, a Watcher is born a Watcher. But it takes an event, often something shocking or traumatic, to bring a Watcher's powers to the fore. So you may be a Watcher, or I may be, or Kai, and we might not even know.
Any famous Watchers I should know about?
Well, the Watcher of Cadnua is legendary. It was their castle Aethys destroyed when he began his campaign of terror in the Dead Fire. Oh, by the Queen, I hope I get to meet them someday. In terms of local interest, you'll have heard of Runed, of course. And there was Ida. You may not know about her. She was a Watcher from the Living Lands. I believe she was an Orlan. She must have died, 150 years ago. Slain by a great serpent, gods treat kindly with her soul. Doubtless there are others, but most don't meet a good end.
Celebrity shit. Oh no, oh man. Oh, no more, but I can't. There's no other options. Bummer.
I'm an open book.
Probably could have asked for more information. We've done this, done this. You're the ambassador's secretary. What's he like?
Well, you'll notice I'm nearly always here.
If that man sleeps, I don't know about it. He wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the Claviger far more than he lets on. And without the Claviger's steady hand at the rudder, the ambassador's struggling just to bail water from the sinking ship that is Paradise.
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little more chaos than the ambassador liked, but he kept this place humming. He's not someone you can easily replace, and not with one man alone.
It's a difficult job. The pressure sometimes gets the better of him. But if he loses his temper now and then, I can't blame him for it. Better him than me.
He's just a little bit pissy. I don't like the guy. The ambassador, kind of a knob end. You don't want his job? He's like, hell no.
Be serious. Most of us here didn't get sent to the frontier because we were anybody's favorite. The longer I'm here, the more likely the people who matter are to forget me. And I'd actually like to get back to High Crown someday. Get married, have a few kids, take the civil exams, and settle into a permanent clerkship.
I guess there are worse ways to spend a life.
At least he knows what he wants.
Like rotting in this embassy.
Everyone hates it here. I love this place. Everyone's like, this place sucks. What's he like when he's not working?
He doesn't know what to do with himself. You know, in our first days here, he'd often walk to the end of the docks at sunrise. The work was done, the embassy was closed, and he'd still be wearing the same clothes he'd slept in at his desk. And he'd just stare out over the sea.
Why not?
He always seemed dissatisfied back then. I suppose years later,
Just try and enjoy some fresh air, man.
Does.
Just try and enjoy some fresh air. What's wrong with that? Oh look, you've summoned Xenon with your Dragon Ball. Evening, Xenon. How you doing, buddy? What's up, man? How's it going? Right, I think we're done.
Of course.
We're done.
Safe travels, Envoy.
Right, later, dude. So, Ambassador. I like their color scheme. Was that purple, yellow, and metal? Very fancy. That's the guy for tutorial. Damn, you're a big fucker, aren't you? Fish people. Right, we'll talk to the ambassador, and then we'll go do quests. You felt a tink. Say it. Say it, coward. Say it right now in chat. Say it. Coward. Fucking coward.
Is it really you?
It's me. It's me. It's Sexy Steve. Hero of all the realms. I'm gonna take all your stuff now. Your friend in the forest? The fuck does that mean? I should probably read these journals because they seem like they're really important, but I just can't do the reading thing, man. You know how it goes. Morgan, hello. Hi, mate. How you doing, Morgan? What's up? Hold up. We're gonna have a Morgan moment.
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
There you go. You're welcome. Garrus said a thing. How are you, mate?
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed
I died, but I came back, man.
How do you feel?
I feel like shit. Oh. My pulse is racing. As vigorous as a drake in rut. As a horny drake? Yeah. I feel like a horny dragon.
Not even death can slow you down, I see.
I love that.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Remember, lads, frequently check your Dragon Balls. True. Give them a good juggle, give them a bit of a fondle. Make sure everything's in working order, and if they're not, please go see a Dragon Ball specialist. It's okay. It's totally cool. It's good for you. It's true. Got back from the grocery store. Hell yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. I can't complain. Woke up early, straight into a stream. You know what? I will complain. I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. I am fucking starving. But apart from that, apart from starvation, I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Here you are. Hope this is worth the trouble. Glad to be finally rid of this thing. Just be chill. There you go.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority.
Steve's kind of a big deal.
Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Oh. There'll be no might or dexterity check for me. I should probably increase these stats. Missing out on all these speech options. Master Roshi, please look at my balls. That's the pervert guy, right? He probably loves checking out people's Dragon Balls and giving them a good swing around to see how they are. The Emperor says investigate Dream Scourge. Yeah, I'll say that. This is too, like, faffy.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
I prefer to think it's part of my destiny. Perhaps it's just bad luck. Yeah.
Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving
I'm a
anything
witch.
to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
I'll get to the bottom of the Dream Scourge, Ambassador. Whatever it takes. True. We're gonna fuck up the disease that's making bears go crazy. I swear you love anime, closet weeb? Why? What, because I know that he's the pervert? I mean, you called him Master. I'm trying to think of, like, important old people. And all I can think of is the guy with the sandals. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Besides, I'm very open about my anime tastes. In that it's pretty much all hentai. Very open. Not closeted at all. Now, if you take away the hentai, I'm like, stuff's pretty whatever. I don't do that ninja running bullshit. They do have nice MILFs in their stuff, though. I'll give credit where credit is due. You're saying this fucking guy. Man, I do a Goku stream once a year, and this guy just Just can't let it go. And I'm being honest though. I'm being open and honest about my taste in anime. If it's not hentai, I probably don't care. And to be honest, even if it is hentai, most of it's fucking shit or absolutely fucking disgusting. But some of it's good. Some of it's pretty good. If it's normal, it's usually pretty good. If it's not normal, it's usually not really for me. Actually, shit. Zero intellect. I forgot how stupid we are. More concerned about the local rebels fighting. Well, the rebels are bad.
They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you.
They killed me. Literally died and came back. Yeah, why go after me? I just got here, dude. 2 steps into this city, murdered. I got fucking assassinated. I just got here, man. Oh, I want revenge though. Yeah, blatant disrespect cannot go unavenged.
Indeed, the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Where is Ludwig anyway? We have some catching up. Oh yeah, we're like buddies. She sounds kind of dry though. What if she's hot? She's a companion/romance option in PoE 2, but I haven't played that far, so I don't know anything about Ludwig. No idea. Doesn't sound like my type though. She sounds like a bit of a dry bitch. Well, she's hot though. Need a Goku emote. Yeah, the one day I actually do a proper Goku cosplay, which is probably never. Take a picture of that and make it an emote. Let me jump on Crunchyroll and see what crazy things we have this season. Even given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. Dude, anime titles are crazy. They're like, you have to read a novel. Novel length titles are insane. I don't understand that. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I love how like 3/4 of those really long titles are all like video game related. Like they're video game weeb stuff. We should catch up.
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner.
What if she has huge tits?
Let's make sure to give her some
Wait,
good
she's
news
dead.
For a change.
She's like a zombie.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find.
I don't think we've even seen a dwarf
He's
yet.
staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
A tracker? We're not hunting deer. No, he hunts like people as well. What can he do that you can't? Yeah, you're Garrus. You were there when Shepard saved the universe, mate. What do we need this dwarf for?
Blend in, for one thing.
Oh.
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills. The kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden
Isn't that
assassins.
the Snow Dwarf area?
Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent
I think
the
Tusk is
Empire.
the Snow Dwarf area.
But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
My soul has always been rotten to the core. I don't think you should say that. I don't think you should tell your employer that. Maybe I'll get more PTO if I do. You know what? Fuck it. My soul's rotten.
Well, be that as it may, we can't have you dropping dead again on your first assignment.
And I can't keep dragging you back to Liviana's.
Why not?
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
We already found the assassin's, like, sniping location. Assassins are cowards by nature. This will be easy. Alright.
But don't be so quick to judge. They got the better of you once, and I don't want history to repeat itself. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after
Oh, is that where the... Hold on. I want to go to the Maiden's Rest. Oh, I leveled. I want to go to the Maiden's Rest. They've got hookers and shit. I want to see some... frickin' titties. I just died. I think I deserve to see a boob. I think I can at least do that before I get shot in the fucking heart again.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Yeah, that's tutorial, man. Right, let's level up. So, shall I just specialize in ranged and melee? Mind you, if I do this, that must stack with that if I'm going like pure melee damage. Because I really enjoy the parry stun thing in this game. Or I could get more healing. Power attacks of axes and great swords deal bleed. Okay, so daggers, swords, and spears are ranger. Where's maces? Critical hits with melee deal 30% more damage. Pretty good. Where's maces then? So if I want to be like a mace specialist, how do I do that? So that's all one-handed. That's only daggers, swords, and spears. I don't know how to... Oh, here we go. Okay, so maces is warrior. Axes, great swords, maces are like warrior builds. It's like brute force versus finesse, isn't it? Destroying things rewards restores a small amount of... Oh, okay, this is the vandalism perk. You vandalize, you get like health and shit back. That's pretty good. What should I do? That? I mean, you know what? Let's just lock into this melee thing. When I find a cool gun, I'll respec and just be like pure ranged. But for now, we'll do that. Stats. I've just been putting points in might, just raw damage. Sure. I don't know if Kai has a point. He does not. No. Okay. Cool. Dan, check whispers real quick. If this is another picture of your zoomed in arsehole. Ah, Brock. Ah, dude. Come on, man. You're gonna send me that shit. Not while I'm streaming. Have some respect. You wait till Twitch hears about this. Getting harassed while I'm streaming. Don't do that, mate. I appreciate you, but don't do that. I don't have the time. Also, I think I own that whole series on Steam already. I think I already have it. I just never have the time to play it. Save your money, man. I'll never play it. I'll never have the time to play it. Hey, Edgy, welcome back, mate. What's up? How's it going? How's the shop? Right, so find the Watcher, find Marius. Well, let's go to the tavern. Because the tavern is probably near the brothel. Let's go there. Let's do it. Right, that's the quest lady. Another side quest. Fucking hell, this place is chock full, huh? I'm not complaining.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra.
Right, you're gonna have to wait, man. I'm gonna go to the tavern. Trying to see some titties. Find Marius, the grinning Ballarok. Why is there a platform down to the water? That's crazy. Am I supposed to... You want me to jump over and park all that shit? Oh, dude, look, there's millions of quests. Cool. What time is it? It's like 8:30. We're supposed to play another game tonight, at the end of tonight, but I kind of want to play more of this, to be honest. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, here we go. This looks ominous. Also, there's a corpse. Oh, it's dead people, look.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law
Thanks to the loot, bro.
citizen would have done the same. Nothing to see here, Envoy. The situation's
There's a
under
murder.
control.
Let us ask the dead man and see whether he agrees. I like the hat. You own the first one, but not the other two? Really? I thought I did. You spying on my Steam library, you Batman pervert. Hello Kitty Island Adventure? I mean, okay, that I would play. I would play the whole series of that.
What he thinks doesn't matter anymore. I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came
Protected
naturally.
citizen?
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too.
Wait, what does protected citizen mean? Assume nothing about me, soldier. Nothing.
Forgive me, Envoy. I spoke too freely. It won't happen again.
Easy. We don't want people thinking you put a curse on them.
I am playing a witch. Wait, I don't understand what happened here.
Paradise is getting more dangerous by the hour.
Is it because is he like rich? You don't look rich. You don't look wealthy.
I wish I could say things have been quieter since you arrived.
Madam, I just died. If you could have a little bit of respect for someone who just died, that would be cool. Oh, there's like shit in the tunnels as well. So down there, that's the pub, right where the dwarf is. Oh. Exploration being rewarded. Love to see it. Oh, can I go up? Oh yeah. I know I've said this a million times, but I love that you can explore up in this game. Super vertical. And there's usually something tasty at the top. There you go. Fucking epic chest. Nice. Gimme. Give me something sexy. Money. 200 gold. Very nice. That's not a door. Right. Is there a point to go over here? Just back alley stuff. Oh. Right. Everyone back up. I'm professional. Garrus, get out of the way, bro. What's going on back there? I don't know, man. Someone just threw a grenade at the wall. Someone just broke your wall. Someone just fucked up your wall, dude. This guy's trying to run a business. And someone just grenaded his wall. How terrible. Oh, so that's the normal way in to go talk to Marius. Hold up. Yeah, this is the normal. Oops! I didn't mean to press that. I just threw a grenade at myself. Oh, okay, so they're both entrances, and is this the back door? I'm going in the back door.
So, yep. Ha!
Huh?
The mighty Marius, deep in his
Oh, it's the dwarf.
ready to take on
That's
the
our dude.
deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive
This
out
guy's
there.
really annoying.
The dwarf there is Marius.
The human.
Best tracker I know.
Human's got a really whiny voice, not a fan. You want that for yourself, you cheeky devil? Got some groceries for my next meal? So now I don't have to go shopping for a few days. Hell yeah. My groceries tomorrow. I'm getting like 10 kilos of dried lentils. I'm just gonna figure out what I don't even know what I'm cooking from all that shit. And also pizza delivery is pretty good. Yeah, it collapsed on its own. It's old. It's wear and tear. Let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be? Hiding behind stone walls all your life.
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Whoa, what the fuck did he just say? Hold on, translation. Translation. A vulgar Lemba phrase used in Solace to angrily dismiss someone, tell them to go away. That's a vulgar term for shit. And bastard. Go away, you shit bastard. Oh, you shit-eating bastard. Okay, I understand. Your friend looks like he has this... You know him. Should we step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Yeah. So, I want to see what the dwarf does. I bet he does something really cool. To show off a new character, right? But I kind of want to get... No. I'm going to let him do his thing. I want to see him do something cool.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
He poisoned the man on a hunch? That is pretty crazy. Poison is a weapon for the weak. Give them the dignity of a fair fight? No. Wait, you can't just poison people just because you think maybe they're a dick. I think I like this guy.
Wait until you get to know him.
That's crazy.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
I was hoping they'd have a punch up. Oh man, is that it? Is that it? Oh, he's gonna shit himself. Explosive diarrhea. Hold on. Go on, mate. Let it all out. Ah.
You'll be okay. Just get it all out, Cole.
He's just gonna start violently shitting himself. I was hoping they'd have a punch up. I want to see the dwarf do something cool. That's the guy. That's disappointing. What the fuck? Yeah, the dwarf just made him shit himself.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Thanks. I am a person. Tell me you were bluffing about poisoning the man. Need to find some assassins. Kai tells me you're the best. How'd you know each other? Are you always in trouble?
No. It's been a while since someone new moved here. Most of the other hunters already know better. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Yep. How'd you know that?
I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick
Looking
puppy?
like you do. What do you mean by
I
that?
need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can
We
use
already
to track
found
them.
that. I told you, yeah, there's the poisoned arrow thing. We already found it. I know the killer is from Paradise. What are we looking for at the gates? Yeah, what are we looking for at the gates?
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
What does that mean? Wait, what does it mean? Is that cool? Oh, he's a companion. New companion. Known as the best hunter and wilderness guide in the living lands. Damn. Marius has lived all over. There is no place he truly calls home. So, I like these little screens that introduce new companions, but I feel like it would be better narratively for you to figure out what the character is like rather than having a blurb. Does that make sense? Rather than saying like, this is Jim, he's gruff, but if you get to know him, he's a nice guy. I'd rather find that out rather than have a TLDR. Uses ancient Pargrunan stealth and survival techniques to gain the advantage over his foes. Trapping them in vines, we can do that. Disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across living lands. He's a stealth archer. He's basically a Skyrim cheeselord. He's a Skyrim cheeselord. So he gets root, and he can scan for loot, plants, and enemies. Oh, does he have like Witcher sense? Yeah, we have our very own dwarf. Oh. Also deals stun. Take aim, fire a piercing shot that always hits its mark. Goes through enemies as well. Yeah. Go into a cloud of smoke, reappear near an enemy, slash them with daggers, repeats 3 times. Instantly kills most stunned enemies, interesting. And your attacks deal bleed. He looks awesome. Love Mario. Yeah, you like him. I like his outfit. I like that he's very much not from around here. It's pretty cool. 2 points. I usually just get all the cooldowns and then get the passive stuff later. So that we already have. Yeah, let's just get these 2. Just to see what they do. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of buttons. My whole hotbar is just companion clickies. Right. Cool. Now I'll go back to the arrow thing, I'm sure. A dwarf, a fishman, and a sexy nature godlike walk into a bar. What's going on over here?
Mind your own business.
Hey.
Evening.
We haven't... This is the first time we've seen dwarves in this. There's no dwarves outside until we got to... Oh, I guess now that you're in the city proper, there's going to be a bunch of them. Right, hold up. I'm going to talk to the bartender, because I think the bartender is fucking the historian's girlfriend, right? Isn't that what Kai said? The bartender appears to be balls deep in your girlfriend. You should probably... Thief.
Whatever happened to Colburn, leave us out of it.
Yeah?
Go eavesdrop on someone else.
Yeah? Should let you murder people at random. I just take all your stuff. It is very odd that you can just take everything that you want. I mean, I don't think a crime system really adds much to a game, but it just makes it more RPG-y, I guess. Bartender. This is this is like a single. There's no like upper floors or anything. Hey man, Flint.
See, Marius? Told you I wasn't ready to hang it up yet.
I had it under control, Amakul. But thanks.
Does that mean friend?
Ah, it's the principle of the thing. Now, what'll it be?
Let me check. Oh yeah, casual friend. Meaningful and deep conversations in your RPGs to help companions flesh out their personalities and ambitions. I know. What a fucking loser I am. It's the old principle, and I feel like modern games do this way more as the years go by, where an old writing principle is show, don't tell. So rather than a page, like maybe there's a new character introduced, and rather than saying this is Bob, he has a tragic backstory, like, no, don't say that. Somehow have Bob show us about his tragic backstory later on. I think having the blurb is cool, but I think you should skip like personality stuff. It should be like, this is a dwarven hunter who specializes in stealth and tracking, for example. Because they did it with Kai as well. I think it's kind of odd. Do you really let people use Sveth openly? Is that a drug?
As opposed to what?
I'm just curious.
Some of my crewmates smoked it when I
it's
sailed
drugs.
with the Principi. Figured if any of them ever washed up here, they'd want a place to land.
Yeah, it's drugs.
If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it.
Sneaky. Oh. Resolve. What can you give me for no charge?
Some Sveth user told me he had a vision out by the eastern ruins. Not sure what that's worth to you.
Oh. The same visions we had, so probably crystal, like the crystal thing. Sure, here's some money. What can you tell me?
There's a rumor about a valuable Pargroon stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though.
I don't know if I'm getting scammed. Also, if I ask him for information, does it get recorded in my log?
Suit yourself.
Let me see. Oh, do I not get like a marker? Because I'm not going to remember any of this shit. I'm not going to remember anything. Yeah, I don't think it gives you a marker. Right. I'm not going to give him any more coppers.
Sit down.
Do you talk to all your patrons like that?
Like what? Oh, it's you. Well, strike me blind. You cheat death, then you come to a place like this?
Yeah.
You must be trying to prove something.
Just looking to get drunk, dude. Have a good time. From the blurb is a way to bypass any sort of meaningful relationship with your companions. Let those focus on other things, unfortunately. More emphasis on action versus actual RPG. Well, that's the thing, is like, they have personality. Like, you can talk to Kai back at base and you can talk about your past and what's going on. So that they definitely have characterization. It just feels really weird to do that up front. Because you will know these things over time. It's so, I don't know, like instant gratification. What's coming up? It just feels, it feels really odd, you know? It feels really strange. Like I said, it feels modern, which is not always a compliment.
If you want information...
Alright, fine. Oh!
It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. Whatever's going on, that doesn't bode well.
Hold on.
Suit.
Can I cheese this? Yeah, if you leave the conversation, you get another freebie.
I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. They're blocking the roads off, and they won't tell anybody why. Suit you.
You could just come back.
Oh.
And then use your resolve to get a freebie.
The locals are worried about the Steel Garrote coming into town. Whatever Wodica wants, she's bound to find it.
Oh, that's it. That's all of his like gossip.
Welcome.
I remember in Baldur's Gate, like 1 and 2, where when you get to a new town, the first thing you do, go to the bartender, you buy a fuck ton of drinks. Like, you spam cheap ale. And while you're drinking, the bartender will drop, like, rumors. Most of the time, they're shit. They're not really important. But sometimes, like, oh, you know, an adventuring party went to the south, and they were carrying valuables, and it will like, update your quest log. I like that. Right, what do you got? Guns. Goodbye. See, I feel like any second now, I'm going to loot a really, really cool, unique rifle. So I don't want to waste all my money on that. Oh, lockpicks. He has one. So I've walked past so many chests that obviously require lockpicks to crack open. But very few vendors actually seem to sell lockpicks. I have one. If you don't have the picks, you can't get through. There's no lockpicking skill. It's just a matter of, you know, what do you have in your inventory, basically. Right, that'll do. See, both these dudes want to talk at camp. Also, there's a corpse. There's a corpse here. Must be behind the wall. This guy's still pooping.
Fuck you, Marius!
He's just shitting his pants. Whatever he did, he probably deserves it. Right, he probably deserves that shit. Investigate the scene of the crime. I mean, I could. But I might save that for Friday. We were supposed... Oh, wait, the sewers. I want to go to the sewers. I mean, the sewers are always the worst part of games, but I bet there's something cool down there. Because I think over there's a little nook you can go down to go, like, into the sewers proper. Let me drop down here. I knew there'd be something. I knew there would be something. You couldn't have this... Oh, chest. Can't break that. Let me get some air before I drown. Wouldn't it be crazy if they had like a whole fucking... like a hole that goes to a massive dungeon just sitting here? No one's ever bothered to look for. No, there's a proper sewer system near the crime scene. I want to see Marius in combat. I thought we'd get jumped by like thugs or something by now, but... Yeah, see, look. Corpse down below, but I think it's in that building.
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe to relax.
He does have a cool outfit. Yeah, I think he's a snow dwarf. From what I remember from PoE. They're like super rugged, like really dangerous place to live. Obviously, it's fucking freezing cold. Monsters and shit. Hey, man. Market district. Look at all these side quests as well. There's loads. So, the side quests we've done so far have been really good. Not filler, not bullshit. That whole Golden Penis Man area was one big side quest. So far, really good stuff. So I'm inclined to do all of it. I just think we should...
Are you sure this will work?
Good, sir. I'd bet my life on it. My formula is the most effective in the living lands.
I've tried 3 of these cures before. Why should yours
Smells
be
like a
different?
scam.
If I gave my secret out, it wouldn't be special, would it? Now remember, 3 drops every time you wash your
Oh,
hair.
it brings your hair back.
Why?
You don't want to see the man who put it on his chest.
This guy's got to be a scammer.
Results in as few as 3 to 8 weeks. Guaranteed.
Fucking hair-growing tonics. Fuck off.
I know I shouldn't be spending money on this, but I needed to try something.
Just be bold, dude. Some people are into that. I'm not personally. Some people like a nice, bold slap head. You know? Some people like it a lot. So this is like Scam Central. There's a merchant. Oh, here we go. Marilyn?
Yes.
Side quest?
So close. But what's the point?
I want to do the crime scene thing while I'm here before I start fucking with these side quests. Dude, we've explored like less than half of Paradise as well. That's so cool. Look at this. We've barely like scratched the surface. So this is the inner city where more drama happened. This is like the, I guess like the poor people area. And this is probably like all the rich cunts. Mind you, the ambassador's here. So maybe not. I don't know. From what I've heard, they had to reboot development a couple of times. Doesn't give as much time to focus on narrative. Maybe they didn't have time to convey personality as much to not say up front. Oh, what, in this game then? Are sewers the modern day water levels of old games? They always suck. Yeah, sewer levels are pretty much sewers and swamps. Anything that deals with stinky water are always the worst parts of every video game. Which is, you know, it's kind of funny. Think of even like the great games. They always have those levels and they always fucking suck. Massive donkey balls. Not a good time. Think about like swamps in like Dark Souls or even Elden Ring, right? The Caelid swamps. Think of the sewer level in like Bloodlines, Vampire Masquerade, for example. And all that shit. There's a herb up there that I missed.
Why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
Is he backseating my investigation? Right. This is the...
I've got a situation over here.
A situation? What the hell? Also, there's lots of dialogue that isn't related, isn't like a pop-up, it's just like random dudes you can talk to. Sometimes they turn to quests. Yeah, it's the Golden Penis side quest. Yeah, snake oil everywhere, man. You're surprised Golden Penis Man was a side quest? He seemed important. Yeah, it seemed like main story really critical. Because generally speaking, if game devs spend a lot of time and resources making something really cool, they pretty much always main story it to make sure it's not wasted, which makes sense, right? But that feels like the most detailed part of the game so far by a long shot, and that's just side shit. Like, if you don't go over here, like this is the main story area, right? So if you're not main storying, you'd have no reason to be here. If you were, I mean. So going here just because I'm a curious explorer revealed this whole underground, like, massive section of the game. It's kind of like Elden Ring. We go down the lift, right? And it opens up Noxtel, whatever it's called, the big, like, blue underground stuff. It's really cool. I like those kind of reveals a lot. As opposed to stupid filler shit, which needs to be illegal. Filler content should be illegal in games. It should be like, go to jail. You try to make filler content, jail time. Go to shithead jail. That's what I feel. Oh, for this game? Maybe, but like, I don't know, I'm okay with Kai so far. We just met Marius, so I don't know if he's cool, but like, Kai has personality. It's been fleshed out. And you also do have your go back to camp and have your like private conversations like most RPGs you expect of. So I don't think the blurb was really necessary. It just seems, I know I'm being super petty because it's like a couple of lines, but it's just kind of, I don't know, as someone whose background's in writing, I hate it when I hate when people tell rather than show. I just think it's unnecessary. I'm being nitpicky, but wait, there's a herb. There you go. Oh wait, there's a situation here.
Right here. This is where the
Hold on.
fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Yeah, we already did that, but I'll do it again. Hold on, situation.
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
Wow. I don't know what she's pissed about, but she's pissed about something. If filler content was illegal, how would Ubisoft exist? Isn't there a new game of theirs coming out soon that is probably going to do really bad? I've heard some pretty bad things about it. Nocron and Noxtella, there we go. I think it's a fair criticism to make, not petty. Speculating as to why it's the case. I think it's just, I mean, I'm speculating too. This is still the very beginning of the game, so I don't know. I don't know to the extent to which this game goes, but it feels like modernized, but not in a positive way. It's all very, I have to know what's going on right now. It's like doing a spam of flash forwards and flashbacks rather than just showing you what's going on kind of thing. I don't like it. Not a fan. I was going to let a few assassins keep me down.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can learn an extra pair of hands. Oh, I have to decide. So she's got something illegal, I bet. And I have to decide, do I do the lawful thing? Or do I pretend to be like, nah, you're good?
Find anything?
She could pass. I haven't even looked. Wait, this? You're talking about this? This is her car, right? I thought... Hold on. I see a... Oh. Grenade? Is this a bomb? Oh, man. I think your cart... I think this is a... I think this cart is a bomb. Let's smack it with fire.
Find anything?
This grenade doesn't look... Hold on. I mean, I've got like 50 grenades on me. I don't give a shit, but it kind of makes me think that this is a bomb. You're supposed to put this somewhere and do that. Madam, are you a terrorist? You a terrorist?
Find anything?
This grenade doesn't look very legal to me.
I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from
What if
here.
I just ratted out an honest grenade merchant? What if she's just trying to sell legit grenades?
Thanks for nothing.
Why are you mad at me? You broke the rules, now it's my fault? How about you fuck off? I hope you get put in jail forever.
Don't worry. Where she's going, she won't be able to blow anything up.
Yeah, I think we just stopped the terrorist from, I don't know, blowing up a church or merch or a bar or something, I don't know. Right, let's go back up here. Let's go do this again. Yay, arson. I agree. Random Goosey, exactly. When has a little bit of friendly, good-natured arson ever gone wrong? What's a blown-up area between friends? That's what I always say. Right, let's do this little goofy bit again so we can look at his poisoned arrows. And then we'll probably go back to the... I think back to the bar or whatever's next.
With any luck, your assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Yeah, I sure hope so. How do I get up there? I've done this before. We did this like 2 seconds ago, but I've kind of forgotten the... Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I thought it was weird we did all this and there was nothing up there apart from that. Now we know it's part of the quest. There you go, look. What is that? Flask of poison? I am shocked. It's empty but reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Okay. The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place.
Ooh.
We should say hello to
Hold on.
Juliana while we're there.
I want to go to the Mermaid's Den.
The apothecary's in the back alley.
Don't care.
Any luck? We can track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
No. Fuck that, dude. We're gonna go see some titties. Oh! Okay, this loot just magically appeared here because we did the quest. That's weird. We came here earlier and this was definitely not here. It just spawned in from the quest. Blackwing gloves. Ooh. Ooh, that's really good. 1% crit chance, 10% crit damage. Very nice. New gloves. Cool. Right. How do I speed run my way down? I'll just drop on there. There you go. Very good. Right, we're going to the mermaid den. I want to see some titties. We will do these side quests, but I'm trying to prioritize the main stuff for tonight. We'll do the side quests on Friday. This place look how cool this looks. Looks nice at night.
Then they'd make enough to eat.
Is this like a theater? It's like yeah, it's like a performance stage. Very cool. Garbage new Dragon Age game is going to PlayStation subscription service. Oh, what? Veilguard? Series is dead based on how awful Bio was. It's for the best. I mean, do you think it'll be on Game Pass at some point? I'll play it when it's free. I'll give it a whirl and I don't have to pay anything for it. Yeah, I mean, I know very little about it, I'll be honest. I haven't kept up because I want to see for myself, but I have not heard overly positive stuff about it from most people.
That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of his
He's
way.
getting mad at me for stealing evidence.
Right.
Hey,
My mistake.
This isn't evidence, this is money, and I like money.
Huh?
Come back with the evidence.
Envoy.
I'll be taking this guy's pants so I can sell it as well. Right, what's that? Land deeds, apothecarist. Wait, okay, oh, apothecary's over there. So that's near the hooker place. I'm gonna go up here.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Okay. Orlan with a threatening demeanor, flipping a knife in a shady alleyway, saying that I shouldn't go up there.
Hail. I take it you're new to these parts? If so, you're going to want to heed my
I don't
advice.
trust this guy.
Up these stairs is the Pearl District. Ever since the Sparrowhawks took over, it's become a right deadly
I don't trust
place.
this guy. I don't trust him. You're sure as Marius who shot the arrow? Oh, what, you think the dwarf tried to off me? What if he did? That would be a twist. Looks better at night. Yeah, it's you see the illumination, the color. 100% be on Game Pass soon. I'll try it. Mate, I will give it an honest go, regardless of, like, reception and reviews. I'll just go in not knowing much and see for myself. Why not? If it sucks, didn't cost me anything. Don't mind. Flopped hard, trying desperately to break even on it. Yeah, I mean, it was in development for a long-ass time. They were never going to get that money back. Which is a shame, because I like Dragon Age. They reported they hit 1.5 million players, half of what they expected, and sounds weird to report players and not sales. Yeah. We don't know the exact numbers on sales, but a game in development for so long, yeah. Yeah. Why should I care about Sparrowhawks?
A group of smugglers. Vicious killers, the lot of them, as far as I'm concerned.
What do they want with the Pearl District?
A number of artisans actually support these piles of Stelgar dung, if you can believe it. They see them as a beacon of independence, resisting your countrymen.
This guy's voice is very familiar. He doesn't even have a name, he's just a random furry dude. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, watch out for their leader. He's a big, mean bastard, that one.
How big are we talking? Even Marius is a big, mean bastard compared to you.
Never heard that before, but I'll take it.
Says you, fishman. Can you believe the cheek?
Whoa, fishman? Listen, fish people, furries, and dwarves, they can all live in perfect harmony. Just take it easy. Oh no, not a big guy shaking in my boots. What can you tell me about it?
Thala the Taskmaster, they call him. An ogre, if you can believe it. Only seen him once myself, and I hope it stays
An ogre?
that
It sounds
way.
like a boss. It sounds like a boss we get to fight later. Sucks how the scope for the game, what type of game it was supposed to be, changed multiple times. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, I don't want games like that to fail, you know? I want to do good and have the next, like, proper Dragon Age thing, which it might be. I don't know. Again, haven't played it, haven't seen much of it. I just know the few things I have heard and seen are not been very encouraging. I'm not going to hate on something that I haven't even tried. Still hoping for an Origins remaster or remake. I think that would be great. Dude, this is the era of remakes and remasters. Remakes especially, because they, you know... A lot of people are very fucking lazy of remasters, but... Yeah, DAO remake would be great. They make so much money, too. Along the lines of what they did with Mass Effect. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Where it's like... It's not quite a remake, but it's more than a like something in the middle. Just a game that would run properly on my system would be nice. I can't believe we got to the very end of the game and just corrupt save file fucked. If they did a remake of Origins, I'd probably give it a try. Oh yeah, I would for sure. I would 100% play that. Origins is a great game. It's just that some parts of it haven't aged very well, and it's difficult to run on a modern PC. Especially streamer, it doesn't like it. Huh? The joke is that everyone in STEM is a... Oh, I've heard that one before. Hi Omega, what's up, mate? How's it going? I've heard that one. Genuinely enjoyed Veilguard. I'm happy. I'm glad you did. I know a couple of people that did. I guess I'll see for myself whenever it's free. Isn't Origins? We knew it was never going to be that. Satisfying conclusion of the story. It was set up an Inquisition. Like the companions a lot. Even ones I was wary of, as I learned more about, I warmed up to. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know one other person that really enjoyed it, and I'm happy for both of you. I will make my mind up when I play it. I don't want to be the guy that's like bandwagoning hate without any like information. I think that's pretty silly as well. Maybe I'll think it's great. Maybe it'll be the best game I've ever played. Or maybe I'll think it stinks, I don't know. Or maybe it's just okay. Maybe it's just fine. I don't know. We'll find out one day. I've met a few reasonable ogres in my travels. They're not all hotheads.
I hope you're right. We'll see soon enough, eh?
Yeah, everyone's out here judging each other. Furries and fishmen and ogres all talking shit. Why can't we all just get along, man? Why can't we all just get along? Right, am I gonna get jumped?
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
I don't like your tone. I should be allowed to murder this person.
You've got a real ugly mug.
What the fuck, man? I just got here and everyone's talking mad shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Also, I am carrying like 50 grenades on me. You talk a lot of shit for someone in grenade throwing distance. Right, so the apothecary's over there, and apparently the hookers are nearby too. That looks really weird. What the fuck? The shadows are going crazy on her. Well, my last lockpick for a random lockbox. Lockpicks cost 15G, so I got my money back. Yeah, whenever I see a vendor, I just buy all the lockpicks. Just like, you know, Skyrim or whatever Fallout's equivalent was. Did Fallout even have a resource for lockpicking? I think it did. I don't remember. It's been years. We were supposed to play Fallout New London. Sorry, Fallout London at some point. Too many games, too little time. Yeah, look, Sparrowhawks
Just act
everywhere.
natural. Nothing weird going on here. Why is that one looking at me?
You break it, you buy it.
So this is the merchant. Where's the titties at, dude? I want to see some... I want to see some bobbies. Is this bobbies? There's blood everywhere. Oh, this is the Watcher. Okay, I'm not gonna... That's main story stuff. I don't do that right now. Is that the ogre?
Best watch your step around
Ah.
here, envoy.
Holy fuck.
This is my district.
That is a big dude. I'm playing an elf. I'm not a short stack. Fucking hell. Hey, bro. How's it going? He, like, looks down. Thala the Taskmaster.
Smell that salty air.
Home.
I want to find the hookers, but I don't know where they are. It's the Maiden's Rest, it's called. Origins remake that only changes things mechanically and graphically that keeps the characters and story the same would be amazing. Yeah, I agree. I don't want new dialogue and new story and new lines and stuff. Shit, just reuse the same VA. The VAs are fine. Just update, yeah, graphics and mechanics. That's all it would take. And obviously that would run properly on a modern system, one hopes. Yeah, apart from that, leave it. It doesn't need everything else. This is all closed off. Should we talk to the ogre? Hey, man. How's it going?
So, the puny godkin wishes to speak with the great Thala. You and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. My district. Is that clear?
I want to be a dick so bad. I want to be an insufferable little shit to this guy. Really appreciate that. Don't ever judge until you've played for yourself. I mean, sure. It's like... It's not like I can play every game to see how they are. And, like, I definitely have some opinions on the game. Just because I've seen... No matter how much I try and avoid it. I don't know if it's the same for you. I know you're very, very evasive for spoilers. I've tried to avoid stuff too. The little tiny pieces I've seen do not paint a very good picture. But I know how the internet works, and I know that people will only show whatever supports their point of view. If they hate the game, they will show parts that are maybe kind of shit. If they love the game, they're probably going to show all the best parts. So, you know, I know that everyone's got an agenda, even if it's something super mundane like video game opinions, right? It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So I try to keep an open mind. And, like I said, maybe I play it and I think this is a big old pile of horse shit. Might happen. But I'd rather wait until that point before dismissing it as the worst thing ever. I wasn't paying attention.
Insolent little thing. Someday that flapping tongue of yours is gonna get ripped right out of your mouth.
Yeah?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't just waiting for the opportunity to crush you into the ground.
Let's do it.
One little slip in my district, Imperial Lapdog, and it'll be the last you ever make.
This is definitely a boss fight. Mr. Imperial Lapdog to you. If you try and provoke me, try a little harder. Underestimate, it'll be your last mistake. Okay. just okay. Which one would piss him off more? That's Mr. Imperial Lapdog.
So the little godkin has a spine. Good. ripping it
I
from
kind of
your
like this
body
guy. It's a
will
shame we're going to
be
have
a
to kill him.
pleasure most exquisite.
I want his hat. Look at his
Now
little
be
pirate hat.
gone. Thala tires of your yammering.
I want your hat, bro. His armor's kind of cool as well. Yeah, I really want this guy's hat. Don't worry. We will kill him soon. And we will acquire the pirate hat. Now, I'm trying to look for a place that looks horny. Because it's like a brothel thing, right?
Yeah.
Where are the titties at? The titties here? Is this the titty house?
Any idea who this vigil is for? Must
Oh,
be
it's
popular.
like a holy place. No titties here. I ain't reading that. See, that's the Watcher thing. Yeah, I don't know. That is obviously not the titty area. It must be up there. Oh, I think it's across the road from the apothecarist or apothecary. Let's go up and see, and just stay away from that B marker because I think we'll do that on Friday.
Let us in, sweetheart.
Oh,
I told you, we're closed.
hold up.
Not for us, you're not.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around?
We found the brothel.
If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
Stole from hookers?
That's exactly what I think.
That's low.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
That's
Oh,
Garrus's.
don't worry.
That's Garrus's
We will.
squeeze. So Juliana must be the boss. Hold on. I know there's a quest here, but I'm just looking around because I think... Oh, I can't go in there. What the hell?
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
I can't go in any of these, like, rooms. What's a hero got to do to see some boobies around here? Honestly. Wait, is this a fish market?
Found something? Good. Always good to rummage.
Nothing
through
like a
abandoned
nice fish
houses
market to get
valuables.
your willy wet for a day of courtesans.
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good
What the
taste.
fuck is that? It's like something I would do in MS Paint as a meme. Oh. Do you know how much that pisses me off? There's an epic chest here. Can't open it. I don't have lockpicks. Pisses me off. And now I'm probably going to forget about it as well and never see what's inside. It's annoying. This is what you would want? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like, the stuff, the game itself, like story and characters, don't need changing. Just update the graphics, make it look modern, and fix the frankly terribly aged combat. That's it. People would pay for it. People pay for a full price game if you did all that. Right, should we talk to the hooker? Because that's a side quest. Man, it's late. We're definitely not playing another game tonight. Yeah, let's talk to her and see what happens. We can always do the rest on... Oh! There's no boobies in here. Not a single titty in sight. What's the point of this? There's nothing in here. Must be for a quest later or something. Okay, let's go talk to Courtesan and see what the drama's about. Oh. Bit of vandalism. Oh. Bit of vandalism. Never hurt anybody. Can I jump? No. No. Don't really have an opinion. I've only seen a few things about it. I only know a couple of people that have played it. Yeah. I mean, the couple of people that I know that really like it have played through the whole thing. And I've heard, like, you know, people that have tried it and thought, no, not into this shit as well. But, like I said, when I get there, I'll see how I feel about it. Oh, so that can be opened. Interesting. Okay, that's the apothecary. That's going to be a fight. This is going to be a shortcut later. I'd like each successive BioWare game less and less. I don't really have high hopes. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, mate. And I didn't even hate Inquisition at all. I thought it was pretty cool, but...
Not you, too.
What about me? I'm just trying to help. What's this all about?
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Oh, we know him.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place.
We know him. We saw Jago at the very entrance of Paradise. No, he's at the docks. Right at the beginning of the game after the tutorial. He's just chilling there and he tells you to piss off. We're going to have to go and kill him, I guess. Now, are they going to be like super badass hookers like the hooker gang in Cyberpunk? Whatever. Moxies? Is that what the name was? You mentioned they're stealing from you.
The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
Okay. I'll keep a secret. A lady who needs help. Oh no, we don't like. We don't do that simp shit here. I can keep a secret.
You'd better hope you can.
Right, where are we going? A lady never tells. Speak to Juliana. Up here? Hold up. Oh, we walked right past it. I could just mark this on my map, really, couldn't I? Save us all the hassle. Oh, here we go.
This is not the way I ever expected to get into the bathhouse.
Ah. Yeah, bathhouse. That's what they called it, right? They would call it a bathhouse, but it's... You go in there and they jerk you off or whatever. Bathhouse. Funny. Oh, look, mermaid titties. Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry, hun. I'm on my break.
Charmed, I'm sure.
He's not even wearing a top. What a slut. What a slut. Inappropriate. Here we go. Welcome to the titty lounge. Hey. She's alright. Not bad. So that's Kai's. I think Kai knows her. Of course he does. Right, let's have a chat with Juliana. I like her outfit. Very nice.
You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
Okay. Because I'm an envoy? Or because I'm a godlike? Why do I feel like you don't mean that as a compliment? That's a little bit hostile.
Which one will you give them more reason to worry about?
Okay, no, she's definitely not a fan. People aren't that worried about the Adirans coming here, are they? Spent most of my life making people uneasy. I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm used to it.
People are always uneasy about power. Until they have it, that is.
Hmm. What's a woman of your expertise doing in the Living Lands? What? Everyone needs their balls fondled every now and again, man. It's universal. What kind of place do you run?
The only bathhouse in the Living Lands. We provide an extensive list of wellness services. Think of it as a refuge from whatever brought you
Wellness services?
here.
Come on. Wellness services. So I'm trying to think. In I think it's in Japan. You can like call someone to your house, and it's called a wellness. It's called like a health check or something. It's like slang. They basically come over and suck your balls or whatever it is. It's prostitution stuff. Wellness check? Health check? I've forgotten the name for it. Anyway, it's really funny. Is that really all you offer?
Only if you're not very imaginative.
I don't think that mural outside leaves much
Yeah, there's
wondering.
titties out.
Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority.
Oh, yeah?
Someone, well, someone like you.
I bet. You're part of a couple of Discords that are big BioWare fans. I think one person out of all of them didn't end up liking the Valguard. Fair enough. I'm happy for them. Glad they enjoyed themselves. I guess it depends on the circles as well. Although, even the BioWare fans are pretty vocal about things like I know Inquisition was a very mixed bag, even though I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't. Why do you need authority? They're rightfully yours.
Believe me, I'd rather not ask. I hate owing favors, almost as much as I hate being outmatched. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their
They're
shoulder.
pissy boys.
Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
Let's do it. Beat the shit out of them. When you say valuable...
Valuable enough that I can't reopen until it comes. If this goes on long enough, my workers' lives could be at stake.
Okay. Let me get it for you.
Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it
Yeah,
close.
we saw him already. Be a lot easier if I knew what the shipment is.
And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
What the hell do you have a shipment of? What do you need a shipment of? As long as the place is clean, and there are hands to be whacking off the rich folks. Oh, it's probably drugs, right? They probably like, they fuck in the back and do drugs, right? Rich people stuff.
Any sign? Go to the dock.
Okay, never mind, same shit. Let me have a look around. Let me have a quick flick around. Right, there's the bath. So they can technically be a bathhouse.
I wish that painter would come by more often.
Can't go up there. I'm just gonna start climbing. Oh, hold on. Okay, we can't sneak a peek on people doing stuff. Nazca?
If I had a skate for every time someone said I looked like that mural.
The mermaid? You look anything like her. Also, your titties aren't hanging out. I mean, this place is cool. I thought it would be a little bit raunchier. I thought there was going to be like orgies and shit, but very, very family-friendly brothel. For now. I mean, they are closed. Maybe when you fix it, it'll get a little bit spicier. Probably not, though. It's not that kind of game. Right. I think on that note... Oh, there's loot. Hold on. I think on that note, we should leave this until Friday. I'm already an hour over end time. We didn't take a break again. Didn't take a break again. Didn't even look at the other game. This game is very distracting. Can I climb? Can I... Oh shit, I can. Hold up. I'm exploring. There's got to be a chest up here, right? That would make a... That's a great screenshot. That's a you know what? I'm gonna stop here. That's a great screenshot. So, there's no photo mode in this game. When you want to take a screenshot, you have to go to the options, manually disable like 50 different UI elements, and then take a picture. It's very, very silly. But, you know. It is what it is. That was cool. I enjoyed that. But yeah, we'll play more... Oh, that's pretty too. We'll play more of this on Friday. I'm having a really good time with Avowed. Reviews be damned. I'm enjoying myself.